Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Good God. I'm streaming. What are you talking about? Okay, okay. Let me load the game. Let me load the game. I'll be waiting for people to come in. Let me see if I can get the overlay. Perfection. Why is it over here? Oh, there's reasons. Okay. Let me just... Perfection! Okay, okay. I'm streaming right now. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay. So, I am hoping that this is the last thing. I am hoping, welcome to the stream. I'm hoping that this can be like the last thing that, we do. How long is this game? I searched it up and it said 6 hours. I've already done 6 hours of this stinking game and I'm not at the end of it. Ray, how long do I have to go? How long is... Oh, it's 10 hours. Oh, never mind then. Oh, God. Oh, come on. What? Let's see. 3 hours for this last part. Okay, let's go then. Oh, we gotta go fast. I place it in the drawer and seal it away, a sign of relief flowing.
2 down, 1 to go.
Yep, I'm speedrunning it.
There's only one more piece left?
I think so. There's only some experts writing about historical relevance after the next entry.
Flopping down on the couch next to Maria, I take a sip of my coffee and flip it to the final entry of the journal. Maria glosses over the page, a hazy look forming in her eyes as she soaks it in.
I can't believe it's almost over.
I already finished the sequel. I cried.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'll check out the sequel.
Been that long.
The motorhome goes quiet, the buzz of the generator humming in the background.
Well, it's not over yet. We still gotta figure out where it is, and then there's still the search.
Yep. I think Maria's enthusiasm is becoming infectious. She simply nods, just gazing into her lap.
Well, let's see what it says.
First... I finally arrive at my first destination, that's it? Blue stains. What do you... No, Ray! I love treasure hunting. I'm gonna read this stuff and enjoy this game! For the book report. What the? Pirate skeleton? Could I teleport? Wait, what? I was never certain about the other locations, and considering how many giant rocks canyons and arches are in this country, most of them were probably just a fluke. Bruh, I'd love to be a pirate. But this is unmistakable. The vivid and breathtaking imagery, the constant illusions of fame, and most importantly, the heat.
He hid it in the Valley of Fire.
You're dead. What? No. He hid it in the Valley of Fire, yep. Maria snaps back to my attention, my conviction pulling her back to Maria Land.
Are you sure?
Positive. There's no other place it could be.
Oh.
Just enjoy the stream. She might as well have been shot down my momentum with the elephant gun.
Oh, that's all?
Huh? Wait, what?
Yep.
I think I missed something.
Ooh, what's that? A place always on fire?
She narrows her eyes to an unimpressed squint, but then could shoot lasers. I'm AFK here, have fun. Alright, Fury! If they could shoot lasers, they would be right now.
Amber, how dumb do you think I am?
I didn't say you were...
Always on fire, really?
Uh-oh.
Now I feel dumb for saying it.
Probably should.
Wow. Ouch. Her enthusiasm is infectious, so is my unrelented realism. It's corrupting her innocence.
By the way, what's the Valley of Fire?
Same here, Fury. I'ma just hear this as a podcast. Alright. I'll just see if someone do anything bad in the chat. Alrighties. Well, maybe not too infectious. Sliding my scope, I shake my head, hopefully creating enough new wrinkles in my brain that will help with explaining this.
Alright, so take a whole bunch of rock, sand, and dirt, okay?
Okay.
Now make most of it red.
My explanation is met with a vacant stare.
I swear, it's a lot cooler than I'm making it out to be. It's just kind of hard to explain without pictures.
I've come to ruin the vibe. Interesting. Like always. Scalec. I don't even know what that means.
Awesome. Where is it anyway?
Valley of Fire. I've heard of that, right? Yeah.
Nevada?
Her knees bounce, jolting the table.
Are we even old enough to gamble?
There's more in Nevada than Vegas, dummy.
Still, isn't that pretty far?
That might work to our benefit. I'll need to check the map again, but I think we'll be passing by a place I want to check out.
Her voice brightens.
You actually want to go sightseeing?
Don't act so surprised. It's not like I was gonna make a straight shot for California before I picked you up. Besides, I think you might like it.
Though she does like virtually everything.
It's a place called Zion.
I wonder if Scalec referring to herself in third person would be, wait, what? Huh? Wait, what? It's a place called
It's a
Zion.
national park here in Utah. I hear it's a hell of a lot greener than the places we've been through. I know we're in a rush, so we won't stay very long.
Third person? Wait, what do you mean by that? Is it like talking to yourself, but like as you as another person? They feature on National Park Girls too? Interesting. She's going to burst from excitement. I still can't resist messing with her. It's cute.
But I guess if you don't think we can afford the time...
Oh! I mean, Scala can probably do that. I did that. Oh, shoot, I can't say that. I expect her to throw herself at me, hug me, squeeze me with all energy and happiness she usually does it with. But she doesn't. Sitting perfectly still, Maria takes a single breath and gazes at me with a smile.
I've been surrounded by desert all my life. Seeing green for once would be nice. I'd love to go with you, Amber.
An unsettling hollowness expands in my chest as I realize I don't know how to deal with this serious Marina.
Oh. Alright then.
She doesn't answer. Eyes now closed, arms folded in her lap, the empty, cooperative smile more forced than ever.
Well, there's still a lot of hours left in the day. I'm not sure if we'll make it in time to check into the campground, but we'll be close enough that we can do it in the morning if we leave now.
Skellick used to refer herself in third person? Wait, what? When did Skellick do that? Skellick do what? We scooch out of the booth and walk 10 awkward steps to our seats. Strapping ourselves in, I switch the ignition in the RV, snoring into being. I reach for the cassette taper, then look at Marina, already lost in her thoughts as she stares out of the window. I don't have the heart. No. I don't have the courage to snap her out of this time. The, switch eye to Scalak? I'll do it. Oh, you know what? How about let's make that a challenge today? Scalak will switch every single eye that they say into Scalak. I'll make sure Scalak does that. It'll be a weird third person thing. Alright. I'll bring my hand back without pressing play and pull the motorhome into drive. Let's go. But it's too bad, too. I'm thinking I'm really starting to like Maria's hugs. Hours, several cups of coffee later, we arrive to our destination, or at least close enough to easily check in the morning, yet hidden enough to not get towed. This is gold. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Marina looks to the window, but her eyes drift back over to me, then mine to hers. For one drawn-out second, our eyes are interlocked, petrified by the other's stare. Then time continues. Our heads swing in the other direction so fast it takes my mind a few minutes to catch up. Oh, God. The sight of her cheek, I can... Oh! It still is flush. Oh! Oh! I would die if I do that. Wait, what? Why? What's wrong with saying Scalac in a third-person mode? Always do that. Never said I instead of saying his name. Glancing in the rearview mirror, I find mine are... Oh. I grip the steering wheel, then cautiously, without turning my head, I look back at Marina as she notices our eyes are connected again. Blush, rinse, repeat. The past 4 hours have been excruciating, especially while fighting the urge to throw on music. I wanted to give Marina the space she needed to say what she has to. Or give myself the space to blurt out what I need to say. I was just... Again, Marina! Looks, I jumped, we blush. Oh, what's gonna happen? Never the right time. Because for most people, it sounds cute. I don't like being called cute, so I never do anything that's cute. Huh? Does it sound cute? I don't remember Skellig ever being called cute when Skellig did that. Deciding I've had enough, I hop down my seat and stretch. Marina follows. I grab my mug from the holder and drag myself out. It didn't really sound cute. Wait, what? With a question mark. Across the scratchy carpet to this. No, I wanna. I'm cool. What are you talking about? Can we report Excalibur? Oh man. Excalibur just has different views. I understand that because I don't see that this is cute. Skellig doesn't see that this is cute. Oh, I'm messing up. A small jolt shocks my finger as I reach for the faucet. The mug slips from my hand and crashes into the counter, splashing coffee everywhere.
Crap. Let me help.
Maria springs over and reaches for the kitchen rag, but I swat her down her hand to grab it as she does.
Don't worry.
Now we're forced to look directly at each other, but there's no blushing this time. Oh my god. I'm just cool. I nod and pull away the rags as her fingers slide down the fabric.
I got this.
Yeah, I have the cool voice. What are you talking about? I'm not cute at all. She stares down the counter and spills coffee trickling onto the floor with a steady drip.
Oh.
Without another word, she slouches back to the couch.
If you give me a sec, I can set up the bed.
What the? Huh? Eichmann? Wait, what? What's that? The bed's metal frame slams down with a loud clank that vibrates underneath my feet, followed by the couch cushions swishing past me, land on the other side of the motorhome.
For ya.
Man. I'll deal with this in the morning. I toss the rag into the sink and head to my room, hesitating in the front of the slider. What? Skellig's lolly voice? Skellig doesn't have one! Please don't let it end like this.
Amber.
Cool and handsome person, mostly use Hey. Amber. She's paused several times. I hear a small gasp, like she's about to speak, but they're all melt into sighs.
Good night.
Just say what you want.
Night.
Just throw it out there. My hand falls into fist, my fingernails clawing deep into my skin. I step into the FBI. No, Skylight doesn't have that voice anyways. I step into the room and shut the slider behind me, immediately following my face into the pillow. Can you play Identity V? Skylac has never... Wait. What is Identity V? What is this? Identity V. Skylac has heard of this game. It's asymmetrical. Oh, horror game. No. Skylac doesn't like horror. Skylac don't want to play any horror games. Okay, back. It's a horror game. Yep. What is that? Yeah. No, I don't know, man. I don't know what that is. Skylac doesn't know what that is. My God. I can feel my heart pounding as I roll onto my back, lying there, twisted up in my sheet. Just keeps beating and beating, never settling down. Managed to lift myself on my elbows. I look at the picture next to the slider. Why do you have it? Why do you have it? Oh my God, why do you have Hand Simulator? The one with the vinyl sleeves. I thought we were going to play The Way Out. I mean, we can also play the Hand Simulator, up to you. I still remember how his hand felt against my head from the bony joints of his fingers and how they causes him to massage my scalp. For such a breezy old man, it's amazing to think how strong and confident his love was. I let my head fall back against the bed and rest my forearm over my face.
Oh man, what am I gonna do, Gramps?
Sent to me as a gift, saying that now I... Yeah, that's true, but we also have A Way Out, but you know. It's up to you. It's up to you. What game we should play. A brisk wind curls around me as I step out into a patch of dirt that can barely be called a parking spot in a place that can barely be called a campground. Misty currents have settled over the nearby hills and mountains, and small specks of leftover morning dew occasionally drip on me from above. Bending down, I drop my backpack and pull on the tongue of the sort of new hiking boots. A little big, but they'll work. Considering these came from the stash of supplies we borrowed from Mira in New Mexico, her feet must have been super huge.
All set?
Marina is standing behind me, frowning at her own Velcro strap boots.
Just about. These boots are pretty big, though.
Maybe I need to take a shower. All right.
You think so? They feel a bit snug to me.
Sheesh, never mind about Mariah.
Hey, forget about the treasure. Let's just dress you up as Bigfoot and turn you in for a cash reward.
The joke is awful. I know it. Still, Mariah plays along, sticking her tongue out in a playful manner before she forced a tired smile. The whole time she doesn't make eye contact. Man. Ray, enter lurk mode. Thank you for supporting silently. Skylax thanks you for supporting silently. Theory, Skylax was insanely cute growing up, and she kept receiving compliments about it. She became cool and decided to lower her voice. She became a VTuber because she wanted to be known. Her cute past is still a mystery. Oh shoot. Lethal potato. Holy moly. Well, Let me tell you something. Majority of that is true. But it's a different reason. Yeah, I used to be into cute stuff and princesses and stuff. Not anymore. So much for lightening the mood. A long time ago, I used to be cute. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Reasons. I'm not gonna say. I became cooler. Let's just say it's because of friends, groups, and Skylark. And then I changed into a cooler personality. But hey, this is still me. I'm growing in my own way. So, me who breaks dolls' necks and burn them. Just watch Skylark's video on getting the pro. You can see her cuteness. I wasn't 100% cute that time, but sure. Last night, suddenly tension is still present, even though we try to ignore it or pretend it isn't there. We both know. We both can't look at each other directly, and our conversation feels awkward and stilted. But okay. I mean, it's back then. Doesn't mean I am. Doesn't mean Skylark is cute now. And everything is normal as we try to put on our best performances and reenact our usual routine.
So,
okay, be right back. All right. Be right back. Wait, there is a 100% cute? I don't know how to explain it.
The brochure said about 90 minutes each way. Might take even longer in this weather.
Oh.
I can feel the gulf between us. It's like yet another canyon, except I don't know how to cross this one.
The picture in the brochure was super pretty. Angel's Landing, right?
Now it's her turn to try to lighten the mood. I hate how we're both too afraid to just address the issue. But I'm just as guilty as she is. I sigh and play along as best I can.
Yeah,
just thinking,
it's nice.
Set your foot and say something's wrong.
It's supposed to be the most scenic view in Zion.
That's what Gramps told me anyways. This hike is one of his favorites. It's said the view is so lush, that there's so many plants, trees and plants, that he discovered several new shades of green up there. It's one of the spots that he was most looking forward to visit with me. Her first video though, huh? What? What about my first video? I glance back up at the mountains. The mist doesn't look like it will clear anytime soon. In fact, it seems to be swallowing up more of the landscape. It's got Marina's attention too. She stares up as if she's picking out specific details in the fog. Island of Iwi? Oh, that one? That one? I mean, yeah, it's my first video though. But it's not my first video. I mean, it's my first stream on this channel. The penguin, Club Penguin. It's so cute. Ah, God. Remember when I was actually excited about YouTube? Oh, now I'm just... Hey! Her first video, What was so cute about my first video? It's literally 3 months ago. Wait, how long was my first video? I was just so excited. I was going to fall off my chair. I swear. I was so excited I was gonna fall off my chair. Because when Lone Alpha came in, I literally fell off my chair. Good God, how long? Skylark has a nice debut. Oh, you guys can't see it though. Amino, Doremi. How's it going? I still don't know how to say. 3 months ago. It's literally 3 months ago. Wanna have a proper debut too. Wait, Ray. Try to find my debut. It's not there. You're probably one of the only people that know about it. The other two people, I don't know. I mean, the other few people, Excalibur, you also know about it. While she's distracted, I let my gaze rove over her again, guiltily, like I'm sneaking glances, but I don't care. Admiring the sweep of her shoulders down to her okay. Okay. The rest of her curves on her body. I let myself examine her like I did when we first met, like I've been consciously abstaining from, looking her over like it doesn't matter if she catches me anymore. Wow. She doesn't though. I may as well be invisible to her right now while she studies the mountaintops, and I want her to pay attention to me. Oh. She's wearing her usual Bountique brand clothes. Their cute frilliness is just as perfect as ever for Marina, but they clash with the clunkiness of the ugly brown boots.
You sure you want to wear that? They might just get in the way.
Actually don't know they debut. Oh, really? Karaoke stream, not that. Yeah, me too. Excalibur, you literally commented on it. You sure you want... She gasped, almost offended by the suggestion that she'll wear anything else.
My skirt is so comfy. Aren't you supposed to wear comfy clothes on hikes? Besides, with a name like Angel's Landing, it has to be pretty relaxing.
She gives me a big honest smile, tipping her head to the heels. It's the first real smile I've seen from her all day.
So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Yeah, me too, huh? What? Wait, I gotta go. Alright, Excalibur, bye-byes. I'll see ya in the next stream. I swear, you probably forgot it. I swear you forgot it. I don't know. Rin just told me to watch you, so I did. Good God, I need to thank Rin more. You guys watch her, right? So you should go. I can't find one. Yes, because I melt letting her skewered reasonings fall into the wayside just this once. Warm fuzzies and goofy grin take over my door mood just for a moment.
Alright, but no whining if they end up being a problem.
Slinging a backpack over my shoulders, we head for the shuttle that leads to the trail. Logs and stone fire pit adorn the sides of the lot as we pass. I don't watch anyone else other than you and Sojin. Of course, Mato too. Yep. I don't know which video it is, the debut. Okay. Let me... I swear you commented on this. I swear you commented on this. Yep, you probably did. Rin forces us to watch so many VTubers. Luckily, she has good taste. That's why I'm still here. Why, thank you. I'm thankful that I am a part. Okay, I think I still have it. Yes, I still have it. Thankfully, none of them are copyrighted. But yeah. Rin is amazing. She deserves way more, to be honest. Yeah, I believe... Which? Yeah, it's my third video. Oh, there's no comments. Oh. Wait. What? No. I know Lone Alpha probably remembers it. Though am trash too. Wait, what? Yeah, it only has 16 views. Huh. There's no comments here. I probably deleted them. Yeah. Skylac is amazing, though I want to have fans too. Skylac is amazing. I am fine. I'm fine. I'm just average. Maybe when we get back, we'll go to a camp store and pick up some supplies to roast marshmallows. I think she liked that. Great people. Marina Heavy's breathing guides me as we slog our way uphill. The previous light mists have now morphed into a thick, heavy, and dreary fog. Let's trash talk Skylac. Uh-oh. I cling to the chain railing as I stumble my way up the trail of rocks. It's only protection from the sheer drop off beside us. All it would take is I watched you're literally top 3 in my book, and I watched so many. Wowzers. Top 3? Holy moly. All it would take is one slip for me to take a nosedive into the valley below, and I wouldn't even see it coming. I don't know. I would think that I don't know. I feel like a lot of like I don't know Niji Sanji and Hololive. They're way better than me, anyways. And a lot of pretty like they're way more professional and way more prepared for different things. I'm just a beginner. I'm a noob. You need a book? I mean, in my book is just, I think it's just a metaphor of just in my mind or something. I don't know. Turns out the fluffy, exciting Angel's Landing doesn't come with a relaxing stroll Mariana was hoping for. It feels like more like a ghastly death march. My sweat-drenched legs feel like puddling under the anchor that a measly 5-pound backpack. What are all those emojis? No one else on the shuttle even bothered to attempt the hike along us. I attempt the form. Oh god, that's a lot of emojis. Okay, but you interact with all of us, which means a lot of... I would think it would be the opposite, you know? An idol should not talk too much to a fan, or then it'll look bad. This you showing right now is what drawing people in. You're a kind and true. I don't know, man. Who cares if you don't have any pro skills? You are here for everyone and for yourself. I cannot say no to that, I guess. It is true. I don't know about anything else, but I am here for everyone and for myself. I attempt to form words between pained breaths, feeling like a rock is being smashed into my lungs with each step.
We should turn back. Can't see Jack. It's not safe up here.
What?
Bro, the only VTuber I know is Skylac, Ray, Sojin, Cheese, Rin, and also Rene, and all of them came from Skylac. He's, for once, please say thank you. Thank you, thank you! Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you a lot for these kind words. Thank you. You guys are great. Guys are more than I asked for. I did not expect this when going into YouTube. She sounds like she's doing about as well as me, echoing the same lung puncturing gasps.
But we're so close.
I mean,
there's no way we're not almost there.
I mean, there's also a lot of other VTubers that I know. Semi-small. That is for real. I just said thank you. Bye, Ray. There's no one. Yeah. We stop collapsing our knees as we try to catch our breath.
Not gonna mean a lot if we end up falling off a cliff.
I thought you were the one who wanted to do this so bad.
Every couple words are punctuated her by gasps for breath.
Yeah, but...
Amber, please.
I'm Shadowban? Wait, what?
Let's keep going.
What is that? Her voice is a whimper, fragile and meek. I fold.
Okay.
Marina has a way of making me shut up when she wants to, whether she knows it or not. Today, it doesn't make a difference. I'm not going to be the one who makes things worse. She's wrong about one thing, though. I wasn't the one who wanted a hike up here. Gramps was. It gets easier after our break. The trail begins to plateau and the steepness evens out, fading behind us until the return trip.
I think we're already here. See? What did I tell you?
Marina darts ahead, disappearing into the fog so she can look at the mythical view that the brochure and I have perched to her and Gramps to me. But my suspicions are right. This weather and the view aren't going to be compatible. Skag knows how to read. Teach me. Read? No, I don't know nothing. My worst subject is English. Falling behind, I stepped out of the cloudy murk and into an area that offers a slightly more visibility. Marina stands still to the center of the cliff. Her hand clutches to her heart. What should have been a bird's eye view of Zion is nothing but a sea of fog. The lush greenery full of valleys are invisible. Only a few overgrown bushes and some rocky points leak out above the clouds. Skylight bilingual confirmed? Huh? What do you mean? What's English? I don't know, man. My main language that I'm terrible at. I was expecting it, but the sight itself really is numbing. The hollowness in my stomach, the one I've gotten so used to feeling, rears its head once again, intensified by Marina's silence, an expression shrouded by her bangs as she tilts her head down.
Sorry.
I'm using dictation? Dictionary? My phone is at 11%. What do? You charge it. Gently, she shakes her head.
Don't worry about it. It's not your fault. You tried to warn me.
Marina.
But I don't know what to say. I'm disappointed too. There was a lot of places Gramps always talked about visiting. Dictionary? What? What? Wait, what? Never mind. After we settle down and kick back for a few years, after I finish repairing the RV, after I get better, this place came up more than the others though. I'm watching the stream on TV and typing on my phone. Wait, why are you watching on the TV? Yo, I'm on the TV. Good God. Good God. Oh my God, oh God, I can't even think about being on the TV. I can't scout, no. Not just Zion, but the landing. Kept saying we were going to hike up there, having a picnic, maybe watch the sun come up. A slight smile comes to my face as I think about him trying to make that hike. I have liked to see the geezer try. Nigger, imagine typing typing on the whoa, that sounds cool. Bigger, no, I wish. Well, I'm not a big enough sap to try and make all of my Gramps' plans happen now. It would have been nice to see the view. Me went outside naked to get some shampoo, I see. Sounds like an interesting endeavor. With Gramps, Marina, and everything that's happened over the past month, it just seems fitting to make the trip. Angel's Landing. I glanced back to Marina. The hand that was clutched to her chest now stretched outwards, grasping the empty air. A slight breeze blows through, ruffling her hair. Ray, what? Don't question it. She looks beautiful. She looks angelic. Angelic. I'll try to find my phone charger. Alright. I didn't go to church much as a kid, but she looks like something I'd see on a stained glass window, right next to a redemption of Calvary or Skull Hill. It's frustrating to have come this far for nothing. Is it because of the fog? Because of Gramps? Or because of Marina? My teeth grit, grinding against each other under what feels like an unimaginable weight.
Come on, let's go.
I turn around and begin down the slope. There's nothing else worth seeing up here. Marina doesn't follow. No spirited footsteps trailing behind me. No speeding bullet blazing ahead.
Marina, we're going.
It comes out more than a bite than I intended, but I don't care. I just want to get out of here now. Marina is hesitant to answer, but eventually manages to spit it out, sounding more like a question than an actual statement.
I don't want to.
What?
I don't want to leave. Not yet, anyway.
Annoyed, I turn back to her for an explanation, only to be greeted with a pleading look instead.
I'm used to it by now. I know I am. But do you think we could wait a little longer? Just to see if the fog clears?
I see. I don't know what it is. I responded with a blank stare. It's like she's not even talking to me.
Don't be stupid.
I start back down the hill, no bothering to wait Marina this time.
It's past noon. If it hasn't cleared by now, then it's not going to anytime soon.
So much for not making things worse. Oh, come on. Man. So pretty. Relationship fights, come on. So awkward. I nudge the fire with a stick. It doesn't do any good though, as the logs just tumble on top of each other, smothering its already pitiful flame. For a moment, our lot is only lit by a few remains embers in the pit. Silent, I grab the bottle of lighter fluid and squirt it on the ashes. The artificial flame roars in existence, then peters to the sight of a pathetic candle flicker just as quickly. I plunge the stick back into the fire and scraping cinders from the glowing wood. Eventually, a flame catches on a charred log and grows until the pit is blazing once again.
Aha! About damn time.
The joy is exclusive to me, however. Marina stays silent, staring into the fire.
Want another s'more?
She bounces back to life.
Oh my god, yes, please.
What? She catches herself and switches back to broodiness.
I mean, sure, I guess.
What? I roll my eyes, but I can't help smiling on the inside. I wonder if no, I'm not. I know that I can mess up, so it's fine. No matter how hard she tries, she's still the same Marina she's always been. Do you know that a new VTuber is lucky enough to have 1 viewer on their first stream? Yeah. I didn't have 1 viewer on my first stream. If you have more, then you'll have a bright future. Shoot, I'm not gonna have a bright future. Shoot, I'm not gonna have a bright future. I believe I didn't have my first viewer until my 3rd or 4th stream. I believe my 3rd or 4th stream. Yeah, let me check. I remember when Lone Alpha came to my stream, and then it was just us two for 2 streams. Yeah, it was the first fishing video. So my first one, I didn't have anyone. My second one, it was just my second or third one. It was just, I think it was my third one. It was just me and Lone Alpha for a bit. I believe it's Pro God. I believe the first time I had people was Mad God. Yeah. First one was Mad God. Yep, I remember. You people, how dare you not? No. It's fine. I'm growing pretty well. I'm growing too fast. You also didn't watch your first stream. It's fine. What? I didn't expect her to say she had no viewers. Nah, it's fine. I grab a marshmallow and stick it on the end of a bent coat hanger before handing it to her. Without another word, she plops it into the fire. Meanwhile, my eyes are drawn to the neglected bag of hot dogs lying behind the chocolate and graham crackers, unopened and ignored. Ah, I'm stupid. No, it's fine, it's fine. You guys are here right now, and I'm happy. I bought them because I thought Marina would like the variety, but I should have known that she would only go after the marshmallows. If I can, I would simp for her instead. Oh! Ray! Whoa! Hey! Calm down there! Think about it. I calm down there. You're making a very big choice. You're probably going to regret it. I swear, you're probably going to regret it. I found this channel because of sounds. Yeah. She's been devouring them. She opened a bag when we left the store and it was half empty by the time we got back to the campsite. I talked about it with Nappy yesterday. I don't know, man. She clung to the bag like a security blanket the whole way. It's a miracle there are even any left. I mean, here's the thing. I don't want to steal viewers, okay? So just do me a thing and support. I never want to steal viewers ever, in any time. I feel bad for stealing Mato's viewers or Rin's viewers. She clung to the bag like a security blanket the whole way. It's a miracle that there aren't. Yeah. Shrugging, I take one of the hot dogs out of the bag and impale it with my coat hanger, then put it in the fire next to Marina's. Even when we're this close to each other, there's still an air of tension. The one that's pervaded since we left Arches. Neither of us has addressed it, but the inevitable of the treasure, the thick uneasiness that hangs over us, it's suppressed. It's definitely there. You should be sorry. Why? I'm the one that's stealing viewers. Yeah, it's quite bad considering most of my viewers are from Mato-sans. Okay. What do I say to that? Good God. No, Scott, you're not the one who steals viewers. Yes, I am. You guys are transferring to me, even though you figured it out by them. I want to support. No. Hi. My head. But it's gotten better since we left Angel's Landing. The snacks were a peace offering of sorts, I guess. The viewers that came to you, Scalak, I found you. Okay. I trust you guys. You guys will still support your VTubers. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the game. Good God. Although I was pleasantly surprised that she sat so close to me, even with 3 other logs around the fire pit. I fixed my gaze on the flames. The dog is slimy, oozing with condensation that drips and sizzles in the ashes.
Oh God, it's on fire! It's on fire! Fire!
Oh God. Me, I don't have any other VTubers. Oh yeah, Excalibur, I'm the first. When I was strolling on my recommendations. Wait, I came up? I didn't know YouTube liked me. Marina's coat hanger whooshes over me like a splactic comet. The marshmallow now a smoldering ball of inferno.
Here, give it to me.
But it's on fire, Amber! Fire!
I can see that. Just give it.
She panics, squirming. Her precious marshmallow burns before her very eyes.
Alright, just don't hurt yourself, please.
Frantically, she passes me the wire, biting her nails as I try to blow it out. Soon the fire clears. The marshmallow, once white and fluffy, is now black and charred.
Aw, now it's ruined.
First person I see. Me? Oh, now it's ruined.
It's no big deal. You can still eat it.
Preparing the s'more, I break apart the chocolate and the cracker, then squish the marshmallow between them.
Ew, gross. But it's all black and stuff.
What? You don't like it?
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Honestly, I think I might prefer it burned.
Yeah, it's like crunchy.
That's
Yeah, Tyone is new at YouTube.
Ew.
Wait, really? She gives a nervous
Here,
laugh.
just try it.
Reina stares at the s'more and gulps. So you haven't found any? So you haven't watched any other VTubers? Nope.
Fine, but only because you asked.
Closing her eyes, she opens her mouth wide open. This time, it's my turn to go. I shuffle back, slowly trying to avoid eye contact, once again failing. I pop the s'more in her mouth and let out a restful sigh. Like bubblegum, she munches it on the corner of her mouth, intently trying to dissect the flavor in her own cute way.
So?
Nope, I've been on YouTube for a while. Oh, okay. Her eyes grow wide in shock.
It's good.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't it give it a nice smoky flavor?
It's a little bitter at first, but the marshmallow gets really crunchy. So good.
I told you so. You just gotta give these things a shot.
I saw your channel, so you joined. Oh, what's up? Hydrate. Alrighties. My first account was in 5 years ago. Scott, I have a favor to ask. What's up?
I can't believe I had my first s'more and found a way to make it better in the same day. I feel like that would take most people like a bajillion years to figure out. But it only took me one night because I got you, Amber.
Gobsmacked, dumbfounded. They're both stupid. Fancy word, but I think they work when trying to figure out this thing sitting beside
Amber?
me.
You're kidding me. Your first s'more?
Well, I've seen people eat them on TV and stuff before.
No, not Plasmophobia. We could play Hand Simulator or A Way Out, but never a horror game.
You have never ever had a s'more in your entire life.
Now that I think about it.
That confirms it.
Huh? Confirms what?
You're an alien. The government has just been keeping you hidden all this time. That's why I met you near Roswell. It's the only explanation.
What the heck are these sad jokes? My first account was when I was in kindergarten. Amazing.
I am not. If I were an alien, then why do I look human?
That's just a flesh suit. Disguised so you can blend in.
That's mean. You can't just buy these good looks at the costume store.
What's your sector ID? Is this your first time away from your home planet?
Play Adobe Flash games, please.
Stop. It's not my fault.
Her face pulls out and I have to resist the urge to poke and deflate it. If I don't quit, she may actually start pounding.
I'm sorry, I'll stop.
There's only more 27 hours, huh? Then I need to play on my own. Sorry. I'm tempted to squeeze one more joke out, but decide against it as I try to hold back the snicker under my breath.
I think I like you better when you're serious.
She crossed her arms, turning away. She closed both of her eyes to block me out. Then with a grin, one eye open, we both burst out laughing. Since the hike, the fog has climbed down the hill, enveloping the campground. Even here, it's carved out a small pocket, a breezy chill surrounding us as we take in the warm glow of the fire. It feels nice.
But for real, I still can't believe this is your first time leaving home.
She settles down a bit and places her hands on her lap, tearing side to side as she looks to the sky, even though there's nothing to look but mist.
Yeah, sometimes I have trouble believing it too.
There'll be no more Adobe Flash in 72 hours. That's true, right? Wait, so what happens to cool math games? Adobe Flash is going away, but cool math game isn't. You probably heard most browsers will no longer as you probably heard, most browsers will not will no longer support Flash games after 2020. Fortunately, this won't have much effect on cool math games for a couple reasons. We've been totally focused on HTML5 games for years now. These don't use Flash. We have over 1,000 great. We added several new ones each week. We also converted a large number of our older Flash games to HTML5, including our favorites such as Run 5 and Bloxers. We're working on making Flash games playable in your browser. We're using a number of technologies to do this, including getting an open source solution we call Ruffles. Stay tuned and we'll see different games to get fixed. But yeah, Cool Math Games is fixing up. I mean, I believe you can convert a Flash game into a HTML5 or something better. I don't know, something at least playable.
Since there's so many of us, I guess Mom and Dad could never afford to take us anywhere.
That's why I thought. If her family is as big as she says, it's not like they could just pack up and travel like me and Gramps.
You said you have 9 brothers and sisters, right?
Kunkaraya around 3 a.m. at your place? No. Wait, Cheese, that means the Attack on Titan game is also gonna be gone?
Yep, there's 9 of us, plus Mom and Dad, so 11 altogether.
Jesus.
Right? Everyone says our house is pretty big, but it's always been so cramped that I've never been able to tell. I've never even had my own room. I've always had to share one with some of my sisters. My older brother shared 2 until one of them went off to college.
Is that the same brother whose car got torn apart by Mariah?
I laughed guiltily.
Yeah, he always called it his love wagon.
If that thing was a love wagon, then my motorhome is a love palace.
Ooh, that's a good name for it.
Don't even start.
Then handsome? Yeah, sure.
Anyway.
Oh, not 3 a.m. at my place. Wait, what?
To Salt Lake City, so I don't think he'll be too angry.
Hold on. That's in Utah too. Why didn't you tell me? The detour would have been a pain in the ass. But if you wanted to visit him, I wouldn't have minded the extra miles. Not if it was for you.
Aw. Oh, I don't know. There is fireflies in Stardew Valley. Yeah, there are. Alright, I give up. Collab is impossible no matter what. Yeah, because it's gonna be 3 a.m. at my place. Marina does a double take, and I realize I've given too much away.
You'd have to pay for gas, though.
Marina blinks, then smiles. Crisis averted.
It's okay. I want to do this without my family's help. Besides, it's only a community college.
Your brother moved from New Mexico to Utah so he could attend a community college?
Uh-huh. He sends me a gift every month. Last month, it was a top hat. I put it right on top of the desk in my room.
She pauses for a moment.
Mine and my sister's room, I mean.
Hey, Rin, welcome to the stream!
Your family sounds about as weird as you.
Really? Huh.
How you doing,
Yeah,
Rin?
I guess we are.
She beams, wearing the title of weird like a badge of honor.
That's not a good thing. Actually, maybe it is.
Yeah, being weird is awesome. You should have said so. I'm just having wishful thinking. Did I hear it's almost 3 a.m., boy?
I like it. Besides, Dad keeps us all in line. He's a defense lawyer, super straight-laced.
So are you... So you can't stream during my streaming time. Wait, can you?
You remind me of him, actually. He likes
So-
everything nice and orderly, which is bad for him because he's surrounded by us, but...
Someone bring the... Is it called that? I thought it was called something else. She talks for a long time, chattering and laughing about her family, the smile never leaving her face. I almost get lost in it. I almost want to. For the precious minutes that she speaks, I forgot the tension that shadows us since Arches, and could believe it was never there. Be right back. Alright, cheese! I love that about Maria. Even when we're Rhett and Wayne, or humoring truck drivers, or racing a lunatic down the highway, she never hesitates to smile. Hi everyone! Sadly, I can't. Ah, well. Then for the future, for her, it's always poised It's always poised on the brim, waiting to shine through. I could listen all night, but she trails off only a short time later.
I'm sorry. This must be boring, right?
Nah, I can tell you love him a lot. It was always just me and Gramps. So it's sorta interesting to see how other families work.
The lot falls silent, save for the crackling flames. I brace myself for what I know is coming.
Hey, Amber? What happened to your mom and dad?
Choo! Right in the chest! Good God. I stir in the fire. It pops, casting up delicate embers that fall and vanish in the dirt.
I'm sorry. That was too personal.
No, it's fine. They're both around, I think. Only met Dad once a long time ago. Me and Ma don't get along very well. Haven't spoken to her since I was 16. Last I heard, she was living in some trailer park in Ohio.
Huh.
Is that why you lived with your grandpa?
Sorta. Ma always had her issues. So the court said Gramps could take care of me when I was a baby.
I stifle a
Not
laugh.
that it did any good. The geezer had the bright idea to haul me around the Midwest and East Coast for half my life.
He took care of you all by himself? He must have been amazing.
3 a.m. means there will be a ghost. Someone bring the Ouija board so we can talk to demons like me, boy. Bruh, I've never done it before. Good God, that sounds kind of scary. I don't know why that sounds kind of scary, but it does.
Try again. He was an old hippie who was stuck in the 70s and spent most of his time listening to weird music.
Sounds just like you.
Hey, watch it. If anything, he was more like you. I was always cleaning up his messes, even as a little girl, even near the...
Plasmophobia at 3 a.m. Oh my God. I choke down, a growing lump in my throat.
Even near the end.
Oh.
Amber,
It was always just the two of us, though. Us, or any random old friend he wanted to see. Even when he decided to settle down in Colorado, it was just us. People would come and go, but it was always us.
3 a.m. is the time to play Minecraft.
And I was there for all of it. I was there for every single appointment. I was there at the hospital, and I was there at the funeral. Ma didn't even bother to come to that, but I was there. And he was always there too.
you really miss him, huh?
My voice lowers to a whisper, raspy and dry.
Yeah.
Man. Something slumps against my shoulder. Glancing down, I discover Maria's head resting against me.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Aw. Don't do that! Go back! She looks up at me.
Want me to stop?
No!
Yeah, keep doing it.
Okay.
We should turn in soon. We have a big day ahead of us.
Yeah, maybe.
So wholesome. We sit in silence for a while. Or maybe it's a long time. I can't tell. It's a nice silence, though. A comfortable one. That's kind of sad. Yeah. Finally. Next day! The engine dies. I can still hear the power buzzing before it surges down, leaving us with the ambience of the settling motorhome.
We're here.
Not a lot of cars here, huh?
Wanna see Skylight cry? I can't, maybe. One of the greatest things about having a VTuber model without emotion is that you don't know what I'm feeling. So you never know what I'm actually feeling behind this model right here. Not a lot of cars here, huh?
Guess the rest of the world just hasn't caught up yet.
That won't last long. Any day now, people will figure out it's here, and an army of would-be treasure huntings will be swarming this place, drooling at the chance to find gold. You have your aura, though. I do. The last of the gold. There's a fluttering in my chest. I tighten the grip of my wheel. It's the end of our adventure.
I bet our names have spread across the land and struck fear into the hearts of our rivals, giving them no other choice but to call it quits.
Yeah. Or maybe someone already came through and found the treasure.
What? Don't say something scary like that.
Still wrapped around the wheel, my clammy hands start shaking. Maria takes notice, looking over with sympathetic eyes.
Hey.
She takes her hand and gently places it on top of mine, giving it a reassuring squeeze. I let both fall into my lap. She's warm.
We're doing this together, okay?
The flutters tickle the inside of my chest until I can't help smiling.
Right. Let's do it.
Regretful, I force out a nod and pull my hand out from Marina's. It feels wrong, like throwing away a precious gift. Reaching into the console, I retrieve the journal for what may be the last time. As well loved, a bent spine, wrinkled pages, and folded corners on the flimsy paper cover. Looking back, it's getting roughed up since the moment we got it, ever since that weird station attendant let Marina have it free way back at the traveler's store. Hard to believe this cheap thing was a roadmap to something so valuable. I take a deep breath. I skim over the final entry. We already read this.
Windstone Arch.
It's probably the vaguest entry so far, but I can feel it. It has to be there. I slap the journal shut and lay it on the rest of the center console, right next to the cassette tapes. Maria and I look at each other, now sharing the same piercing determination.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Let's go. Because of the lack of crowds, getting around is a lot easier than usual, allowing us to take in the scenery for once instead of slogging through zombified hordes. Even though not many people are around, it somehow feels fully here. Everywhere we walk, we're surrounded by layered dunes and stanso towering over us, striped with faded reds and cocoa browns. Somehow, we do eventually manage to find Windstone Arch. Unlike the arches back in Utah, this isn't big and majestic. It's not upside down horseshoe that lords over us as we look in awe. It's not even an arch. As much as it is a cave, it's really jagged and overgrown rock with a few crevices big enough for a person to enter. Still, despite the fact that it doesn't compare to the size or grandeur of everything else we've seen together so far, and despite that it hardly took us any time at all to find it, it's still imposing. The longer I stare at it, the bigger it gets. It's like it's judging us. It isn't calling into question our abilities or even if we can find it. It's gogging us to see if we're ready. Are we? I look over to Marina. A small budge forms in her throat before she swallows it back down. Is she? I return my gaze to the arch, asking the same questions over and over again in my head. Am I? Finally, we look at each other. Marina readies the metal detector strapped to her back and gives me a nod, which I return. Even if we aren't ready, even if this is the worst mistake of my life, this is something both of us have to do. Our steps in sync, we march over at the rocks and desert shrubs before crouching into the cavern. Sunlight squeezes into the cave, dyeing the rock columns neon red. Marina begins to scan with a metal detector, listening intently for a beep. The narrow space forces us to huddle together as we heave our way through the arch, repeatedly brushing against each other. At first it's accidental, but I find myself craving it more. Okay. To get closer. To feel her. To watch as her hair absorbs the brilliant glow of the cave. I'm deprived of all of that, though, as her metal detector vibrates in her hand, making a low rumble. She takes off the headphones and points to the wall. I avert my gaze and move past her, taking a knee as I slip the bag off my shoulders and pull out a mandrill pickaxe. Careful not to hit her, I start chiseling away the rock. Soon, the crack in the wall grows, and small pebbles and gravel starts flying off. I reposition myself and block Maria from getting hit by any of it. The small portion of wall crumbles away as a few more strikes, revealing a hollow space just big enough to squeeze your hand into. This is gonna suck if some creepy thing's is gone and made its home in there. Shuddering, I reach into the space and I feel something square and wooden. With some budging, it comes free and easily slides out. A box. Its familiarity, whatever it means, is expected, but it doesn't stop my heart from leaping any less, nor Marina's, who squeaks out a gasp.
Ready?
This time she barely nods, unsure of what to say, like ripping off a band-aid. I swing the lid open before she can give any real answer. Nuggets. A pile of them, filled from top to bottom, all misshapen and morphed. The slight isn't anything new, but this time it feels different. It's like for the first time, the reality has finally sunk in, and everything up until now has been a haze. We both just stare at it. An entire universe of thoughts race through my mind, yet it all comes up blank.
What now?
It's directed more towards myself than Marina, but it's the first thing I manage to spit out, and ultimately the most important. Marina doesn't answer at first, instead just tilting her head, trying to process the question, but finally she gives a simple smile. What a silence.
I saw a sign for a trail on the way over here. Why don't we go hiking?
What a silence. Ah, well. It says there's only 2 viewers. So is it just me and Excalibur? Hiking. I freeze for a second, then laugh under my breath. The more I think about the simplicity behind her words, the more I laugh, until I border on sounding like a hysterical madman.
Hiking? For real?
I'm still here. Okay, Tioni is still here. Well, then the 3 of us? I keep lacking struggle to keep it together. Wait, you watch your own stream? No? Also, there's 3 skeletons. No? Even after I start having trouble breathing. Poor Marina isn't on the joke though, and within a matter of seconds, her face goes from confusion to considering then pouting.
I don't know why you're laughing. I was being serious, you know?
You got it right the first time. If you saw there's 2 viewers, then you are 0. Okay. I don't believe... Yeah, I think it's just you 2. Wait, let me check something. Yeah, it's just us 3. I believe so. At least I think so. Sailing down, I wipe a fake tear from my eye. An occasional chuckle still managed to break through.
No, I know you were.
Then what's so funny?
Nothing, just...
I finally regain complete composure and smile at her.
Sure. Let's go hiking. That sounds nice. Can you please keep to the signs?
I will. Stop being such a worrywart.
Mia skips through the sand, gleefully oblivious that her trail is badly marked patch of dirt over the plans of
That's what you
Mojave.
said last time. If you're not careful, we're gonna get lost. Again.
Aw, you didn't like those old cabins we found?
It gets old after the second time, Mare.
It kills daylight too. The sun has faded to orange, and will soon sink out of view. There's no way we're getting back before dark. But hey, maybe that's not such a bad thing. We've already found the treasure, so spending time with Maria is a nice reward.
So, about this fire wave thing. And yes, I know it's not an ocean of lava, smarty pants.
Now, I must be running out of material.
And it's so cool. Well, hot, I guess. But what is it?
What's the fire wave? It's a, windy thing that winds around rocks and stuff and looks like fire.
Well, there's 4 of us watching now. Yo, who's the... Oh, never mind. It says 3. Who was the 4th one? Man, if it's someone new...
That's what it was.
If it's someone new and then they come in and they're just, oh, I'm just lurking, watching from somewhere. Okay, Fury's still here.
Oh?
Oh? A devilish grin sinks into Maria's face as she attached herself to me like Velcro, nudging my shoulder.
You don't know what it is either, do you?
What? Do so.
Her grin grows until I force myself to look away. She's not going to get the satisfaction.
I've seen pictures.
Oh, you've seen pictures? What sort of pictures?
You know, the picture-y kind.
Bruh, Skylark, remember you are the 0. It says 3 right here. It says 3. And then when I click participants, it has 4. So this Streamlabs is lying to me. I just feel her reveling this in this. For the first time, she got me playing right into her hands.
Oh, shut up.
I feel a slap against my wrist, then a tug. Looking down, I see Maria's bright dimples shining through her round cheeks.
Why don't we find out together?
I'm stunned. A position we've been in before, but it's supposed to be the other way around. I'm always pulling her. That's my job. But now, it's her smooth fingers locks around my wrist, her fingers grazing above my skin. The realization doesn't even have time to sink in before she propels herself forward with me in tow.
Hold on!
I kick up the sand and grit as I'm practically dragged along by Marina, who meets my yelp with silence. That's why I said you are the 0. It says that there are 3 viewers, but there is 4 participants. Oh! 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 That actually makes so much more sense. Okay. Wow. Okay. My head is I'm guessing the 4th is Cheese-chan. Good night. And another VTuber. What if Amber is experiencing hallucination all this time? Maria is her girlfriend who died before. Oi, Fury. What is this? Good night, Cheese-chan. Hops as quickly as she took off, leaving me to shoot forward and stumble to a stop.
You could have at least warned me before ya.
I go silent. Maria does too. The fire wave. It swirls ribbons of red wave around the hillside, stretched out to the horizon. The setting sun casts light and shadows across the ground sky, shading it with intense gold, pinks, and purples. As the sky dims, a shred of stray light passes over the shade and shines directly on us. Directly on Marina. She stares on, silent. I can feel every glint of emotion coming from her, every breath taken away. Every raw feeling that builds up inside her, only to be choked back down. Man, my man Skylark is so slow to understand. I'm sorry. What if, just what if, and Maria joins her to bring her back her memories, but the consequences is that Maria will go to heaven finally. Amazing story, amazing story. Every raw feeling is only choked back down, all of it. I glance between her and the scene is stretched out before us. The pockets of sky with their deep, vivid colors are beautiful, but the choice is easy. I fixate on Marina. Her clear, sweet blue eyes, her cute round cheeks, her lips as they quiver ever so slightly. Laying a hand on her shoulders, I turn her towards me and softly touch her cheek. What? What? Her. Close my gaze, relax. I step closer. Ah! Ah! Oh my god, I wasn't looking for that. Yeah, whenever. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Shoot. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. So close. Okay, before I can step back, she pulls me closer and lets her lips melt into mine. Yes! I can't understand. Yuri cells! What are you talking about? I let the pattern take control. Our mouths have movements, full of touch. Oh god. Oh god. Then like sunset, two of us exchange something. Oh god. Oh man. Oh god. Yuri, good god. I eventually pull back, unsure of what to say and scared of what I could. We turn back to the final last rays of sunlight slipping behind the sand. Something brushes against my hand, tickling for a moment, before intertwining between my fingers. Oh my god. Her grip is loose, but I wrap my fingers around so that I'm holding her firmly. We watch the last of the night, a light drift into a peaceful evening together.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Oh man! Oh man! Well, I'm so stupid that I just knew the OBS a studio can't record my screen since my old screen recorder is broken. Oh shoot. Oh man. Oh god, why? What have I done? Her back is turned to me like mine is to her. I claw my nails deeper into the scratchy cloud fabric and stick my gaze on the floor. Oh ho 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 ho! Oh ho 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 ho! Please end me now. No, you did nothing wrong. You did everything perfectly. What's gonna happen? I was silent after I did that. Nice silence, a blissful release of silence. But as we walked back, the terror started sinking me. I think she felt it too. I listened to the buzz of the generator and stare at a patch of artificial light on the wall. Ready? Wait, what? Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I'm ready for this. Okay. Stupid little box is making fun of me, I swear.
So what now?
The censored or the adult? Funny, that's the same thing I asked when we found the treasure, except she sounded even more hopeless and confused than I did. Bringing my legs to my chest, I bundled my arms around them and put a nervous smirk.
We could always go hiking again.
She throws a mock slap at my shoulder, having a huff voice.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
A heavy embarrassment in the air melts away into something a little more comfortable as we both manage to laugh at my perviness. Marina lets out a whiny cry and slides against the
But
couch.
seriously, what are we gonna do?
About what?
About everything. The treasure, home, us.
I mean, you guys can always date. My heart tightens as she screams. Did you not?
No, I did. I do.
That us got me. Oh my god, it did! My god. Just like each other.
I just don't know.
She turns to me, her eyes pleading, like she's looking for answers. There's no doubt I'm responsible for those eyes. I feeling a fierce sense of responsibility. I shoot up and march to the centered console.
Hold on.
I open the console, both digging around, but I know exactly where these are. 2 irreplaceable pieces of paper. Stopping in front of the couch, my voice darkens.
I'll be using my half of the treasure to pay for Gramps' hospital and funeral expenses. But before I do that, I still need to go to the music festival. Psyche,
Project, and Studio Island, best for Uranus. Alright. Let me write that down. I don't know if I'm gonna continue this Yuri. I love it and everything. I might just do it on Discord. It might be much easier for everyone. Emphasis on everyone being the people that don't like Yuri. I don't understand why, what are they doing with their lives? Okay, I'm gonna write them down. Alrighties. How are you gonna do it on Discord? What else? I'm gonna screen share. I'm gonna showcase the Yuri. What else is there? It's like this, except for y'all shall boost the Discord server. Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, never. Wait, what? Wait, you can just stream it on there, right? Can't you? Just screen share and just stream it. But before yeah. I offer her one of the tickets. Unsure, she gently tugs it from my hand and begins reading.
If you want to, you can go with me. Might give you a little extra time to think about things.
Oh, never mind. Okay. My voice
About
softens.
everything.
The festival? Me?
Up to you, babe.
It's like, oh god, I do not like the word bleh. I do not like the word babe at all. It doesn't feel wholesome at all. I flop back on the couch and hold the ticket over my eyes to block out the light. Yeah, I do. I don't like baby and babe at all. Oh, God. Shouting it yesterday at the sequel. Oh my god, how many times did they say it? I don't understand the people that do. It's just so weird. She peels the ticket off halfway and peeks through, revealing an amused grin.
So I'm babe now, huh?
Ugh. On her hands and knees, Maria crawls even closer while I scramble to turn and hide my face.
Shut up. It was an accident.
Cutie. Now this is the content I've signed up for. Hey, doctor. And now I'm back where I started, mortified and embarrassed.
Amber.
Her voice is like a melody.
Shut up.
Amber.
I said shut up.
Oh, Amber.
What?
A tank engine blows on my back, followed by soft, gentle arms wrapping me around my neck as she rests her head against mine.
Thank you.
My shoulders relax, embracing her. In turn, I rest my head on hers. Too. I had sandwich, and you know what she's dating. Wait, what? No, that's not. Oh my god, Doc, what are you doing?
Sure thing, kiddo.
Once we're quiet, the awkwardness sets in again, where I don't know if I should be saying something to fill the silence or I should leave it be. Is she still thinking the same thing? Is she also worried? I sneak a glance after a worried glance down, but I can't see her face. Her hands wander around like she doesn't know what to do. She touches her face, then scratches her leg, picks a fold at her shirts, pop her knuckles. She's nervous. Hey. Top of her head bumps my chin as she flinches.
Hey.
You good?
You good?
Yeah.
You don't seem good.
No, I am. Sorry, I'm just...
Rather than hurry her along, like I sometimes do, I wait for her to find the words.
just worried, I guess. I know you have, but I've never had a girlfriend before.
I start to say something, but she hurriedly cuts me off.
I don't mean it like that. Well, I do, but I've also never had a boyfriend before. Not a real one, anyway.
You had a fake boyfriend, though?
Nah.
Barely. Like, in middle school, there was this guy who asked if I'd be his girlfriend, and I said okay. But then the next day, he said his mom told him he wasn't allowed to have a girlfriend, so we broke up.
Sounds
Interesting. Yeah.
Right? And then junior year of high school, I kind of dated this guy for like a month, but I didn't really like him. My friends just wanted me
Bro,
to...
don't do that. Don't do that.
That's screwed up.
Yeah.
I don't know, not really. They weren't trying to be mean or anything, and he wasn't a bad person. He was just... boring.
Boring.
Like, for our first date, we went to dinner and a movie. But dinner was just fast food, and he spilled ketchup all over himself.
He's trying his best.
And I don't even remember what movie we saw. He put his arm around the back of my chair, and I thought he was trying to put his arm around me, so I kind of got closer, but nope. He just kept it there. Like he was just stretching.
He's trying. She giggles at the memory.
I'd forgotten about all that until now. That's how not a real boyfriend he was. What about you?
I'm glad that right now things seem normal. Maybe if she's talking, she forgets about being worried.
Well, I've never had a boyfriend.
Mia punches me in the shoulder.
You know what I meant. I could have guessed that much.
Hey now, I'm just being clear. But yeah, I've had other girlfriends.
Brutal, I'm out. Isn't that pretty common during middle school life? Yeah. I have sky skin on speed dial. What is speed dial? Isn't it bad manners to talk about this, especially early in a relationship? She asked though.
They counted, though it wasn't really anything serious either. By the time I was old enough for a serious relationship, I was too busy with taking care of Gramps to focus on one. But at least no one's mom ever told them they had to break up with me.
Listen, it was hard when I was 12. For like a day or two.
I bet. Anyway, yeah, there was this girl I was with through a chunk of high school. We broke up in junior year, I think. She wanted to focus on school. She ended up getting a full ride to a nice college, so I guess she made the right call.
Maria doesn't miss a beat.
Nah, it was her loss.
Oh. I shift my free arm that pressed against Maria's side, instead wrapped it around her. Oh! Speed dial is instant transmission. What's that? Is it like speed dialing on a phone? At first, I can feel her tense up, but then she gradually relaxes until most of her weight rests on me.
So, Amber?
She doesn't answer.
Mare?
Sorry, never mind.
She looks up and smiles at me. I smile back. Whoa, something's gonna happen, huh? Hippity hoppity! Doc! A kiss has already happened. They're practically official. Everything's already happened. Maybe it's better not to think too much right now or ask too many questions. Just the two of us, being happy with each other, not minding that we're both sweaty and kinda gross right now and we haven't eaten in hours. Or so I think. Isn't long before she yawns and looks up at me and apologetically.
Oops.
It's okay. I'm kind of tired too.
I'm not. I'm too excited still, but I don't want her to feel bad about going to bed. Plus, we did a lot of hiking today. I unwind my arm from her and switch which hand holds her so that we can stand up. She's fidgety again, shifting her weight from foot to foot. I guess it'll take some getting used to for the both of us. I let go of her hand, but it falls limply back to her side, like she's lost control of it. Look at me in the eyes. I can tell she's waiting for me to do or say something. I take a step towards her, closing the short distance between us.
Well, good night.
Then I lean in and kiss her again. Briefly enough that she doesn't really have time to react before I pull away. She blinks twice and then rubs her lip and smiles. Okay.
Good night.
She walks backwards away from me, still smiling. Then I'm grinning like an idiot too, of course. I'm tempted, so tempted to invite her to sleep in my bed. Oh God, just to be close to her still. But I don't, since she's still so nervous and unsure. I don't want to make that harder for her. Just breathing. I don't expect her to get much sleep. Oh God. Oh my God. How much do we have left? Sleeping on it is supposed to help you with tough decisions or with big changes, but that's hard when you can't pass out in the first place. Thoughts of Marina and of Gramps and of things changing and all of the things staying the same, all brewed together to keep me awake just like the coffee is right now. When I got up this morning, the first thing I felt was surprise, or I'd managed to fall asleep again. The 3 hours I got must have snuck up on me. I drained another cup of coffee, number 4, the last one from this pot. I dumped another few. Huh? I don't know if this is the censored one. You still have a lot, because you keep stopping. What? Double scooch grounds of coffee and started making a new batch. I got to see the sunshine even though I usually sleep through. Out here in the middle of nowhere with no light pollution, the sky was vivid, shards of jagged pink tearing into the blue. I nearly doze off again watching. Maybe someday I'll watch it with Marina. Someday when I wake up early and she managed to get her lazy butt out of bed. Lazy but cute. Yesterday's events replaying in my mind, up for the tenth time. Let's see treasure, date, room, drama, Vegas, gallant. What? There you go. I see. And with them come the swirl of emotions that feel like a stomach and a high both at once. Treasure, date, room, drama, drinking, drama, Vegas, scrambling, winning, then ending. There you go. You still have a lot. Come on! Oh my god, do I have to change? I have to change this. There. Still a long way to go. What's this? All this drama drinking. Wait, there's a drinking part? Wait, what? What you changing? Good God. Is this game have some multiple endings or something? Things finally start to feel normal between us again. Kissing Marina at the Valley of Fire. Her leaning into it. Wondering if I should stop. Her not letting me. Sitting close on the couch, not asking any questions, not answering them either. Wondering if I should. It's too early for this stuff. The familiar ping of the coffee marker tells me that I've been zoning out for a few minutes now. Just one ending. Smashing my fist into my eyes, I try to rub the sleepiness out. Movement from the back of the RV means that I must have woken Marina up. I can hear the sound of her bed creaking and all the covers being thrown back. I feel a strange nervous elation as she appears in the hallway, looking bedraggled.
Good morning.
She groans like a zombie and stumbles towards
Some
me.
coffee?
A stiff head nod. I smile, prepare her a cup. It's only half coffee. The other half is bloated of sugar and creamer, neither Gramps nor I ever drank. I don't even know how we had it, but it's not expired. Oh, this is the censored one, I see. Aw, man. Okay. So that means there's gonna be some parts of the story that are cut off. Right? You said something about, like, majority of the story is going to be cut off and the relationship is going to be rushed. Aw, man. When she reaches me, Marina leans into me, short of fall, really crashing against my shoulder. Yes. Ah, well.
Be careful.
A bit of coffee slushes out and into my hand, but I don't mind. She takes the drink and a couple small sips. Minor bliss replaces her glazed expression.
Good?
Good.
There's hardly any coffee in it, you know.
Just the way I like it.
Because between the adults, Amber explained a lot of stuff about herself and Marina. Come on. Ah, well. It's fine. I wonder if she had a hard time falling asleep like I did, but I'm hesitant to ask. Afraid she'd say no. Afraid she'd say yes. So I just sit down and take a spot next to me. We both quietly sip our coffee as she rejoins the land of the living. Once she finishes her cup of coffee, she's alert enough for a conversation.
Okay?
Oh, what's this? Is this another Yuri? You know, why don't I just... Alrighty. Put that on the list. Safer than flat out asking.
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda.
I like...
Trails off. Maybe I gave her alertness too much credit.
I forgot what I was just saying.
I laugh and stand
Don't
up.
worry about it.
Marina mumbles something incoherent.
What was that?
She clears her throat.
Sorry, I asked if you slept alright.
Took me a while to fall asleep, but after that, yeah.
It's not strictly a lie. Eyes half closed, Maria smiles thinly. I turn around so that she doesn't see how preoccupied I am, or guess what's on my mind. Whatever it is that I'm dealing with, it's not her problem. I don't want her to worry about me. The floor creaks as Marina stands up too, but I don't face her.
So, where are we going today?
No idea. We have a few days before the show. Anything you want to see?
Sightseeing! Whatever it is, I'll make the trip.
We're not very far from Las Vegas, right?
Oh, these are the things you were talking about. Good God, we have a long
it's
way.
Just a couple hours.
Let's go there!
Oh God, Las Vegas is not fun. Finally, I meet her eyes again. The smile on her face is so pure and earnest, but I can't help but return it.
That sounds like fun.
She hugs me. Her warm figure is pressed close against me. She smells like my shampoo. I wrap my arms around her and hold her close. Just for a second, everything feels right, like it's all gonna work out, and I realize how badly I want it to. I squeeze tightly and then pull away.
What was that for?
Just felt like it.
Worried creases her face.
Should I not?
Nah, you definitely should. Go get dressed and I'll get us on the road. You cool with waiting to eat until we get there?
Yeah.
Spits out the milk I'm drinking? Wait, what? Why are you spitting out the milk you're drinking?
Cool. There are a million buffets and exotic restaurants there, so we can find something good.
I like Las Vegas already.
It's not that great.
Dork.
I gently push her towards the back to go get ready. She sticks out her tongue out over her shoulders as she goes. I think I'm forgetting something important. Huh? Watching, I rub my temple before climbing into the front seat. I'm looking forward to this. I know Maria is too. So why does it feel like I'm doing something wrong? For a long moment, I just pressed my forehead against the steering wheel, not thinking much about anything. The sound of Maria's approaching forehead makes me sit up. I put on a smile as she hops into her spot.
Ready?
Yep.
Here we go then.
As we head out towards the highway, Las Vegas appears on the horizon far before we can actually reach it. Cluster of generic skyscrapers interspersed into world-famous casinos, which come to have many shapes and sizes. A lot. Let me tell you something. If you're going to Las Vegas, the only cool thing that is not hotels, that is not restaurants, that is not casinos, is like some of the sites. And it's literally not that great. Like, the only sites that are amazing are some of the hotel outside sites, which is the fake volcano show and the live flamingo park. Not the flamingo park, the live other things. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. But it's not that great, to be honest. Some of the indistinguishable from the tall banks and offices around them, except for gaudy logos and signs. Others are constructed to look like a pyramid or a Roman palace, or a medieval castle. There's a distinct clash where some buildings are strikingly and clean looking, as if they had just been completed yesterday. But then look beside will be a looking sad place with fade paint and signs that aren't supposed to be flickering. I am lost. Me too. I don't know what Ray forgot. Well, hello there. Hey, Cyan. How's it going? As we enter the city limits, we're suddenly surrounded by the noise of traffic and the smell of exhaust. Exiting the highway was like crossing the boundary to another world. Maria drinks it all in.
Oh, what's that one? The super tall one.
She points to the windshield, even though it's impossible to follow her finger. I know which one she's talking about.
That's the Stratosphere. I think it's one of the tallest buildings in the country.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm playing Shadow of the Colossus? Whatever that means. Well, we're still miles out, but she already seems to be infatuated with the city. Her eyes are wide open, and so is her mouth.
Even cooler up close.
I never knew cities could be this huge.
I keep forgetting that she's never been out of New Mexico. Sure, there's a couple decently sized cities there, but nothing this impressive. I'm excited her to experience all this for the first time.
Honestly, Las Vegas is kind of on the small side, at least compared to places like New York or Chicago.
Seriously? That's insane.
It's pretty jazzy, though. It's pretty big. Not like size comparison, but like lights. Lights. A lot of lights.
I can't imagine that many people in one place.
What about your house?
She giggles.
Pretty close.
She reminds me of a puppy, straining against her leash as she whips between looking out of the windshield and out the passenger side window. To me, a part of the city that we're in looks like any other downtown area, so I'm not impressed. But once we get to the Strip, the Strip, where all the really famous casinos are located, it'll be different. But first, I have another destination in mind.
So, Mare,
Yeah?
ever heard of the World Carnival Buffet at the Rio?
Hey, at the
I
Rio.
don't think so. Should I?
Well, if you like food, it's pretty much the greatest place on earth. They have, like, everything imaginable to eat, and lots of stuff that you can't imagine either.
Somehow her eyes get even
I
wider.
want to try it all.
Pretty sure you'll change your mind when you see some of it, but that's the spirit.
Are we going there now?
Hell yeah, we are. I'm starving.
Do they have enough money?
Me too.
That thing's expensive. But she grabs my free hand and the one that isn't on the steering wheel. My heart leaps to my throat. Since we're at a red light, I catch her eye and she smiles, though her face is a little red. I smile back, but then face forward. Our hands hang limply between our seats. It isn't long before our palms are moist with sweat. I don't know whose. Oh, I forgot about the concert. It will end when they're at the concert. Oh, come on. This is gonna be so long. Her hands are so soft. She treats it like with lotion or something. I know that's not the case. Smooth, like, okay, then. It makes me a little self-conscious about my chewed fingers and chronically dry skin. Oh my god, it's so relatable. I'm worried that I'm gonna gross her out and she'll pull away or something. Oh my god, so relatable.
Is this okay?
Huh?
Maybe I was getting a little too distracted.
Is what?
She raises our linked hands.
This. You just seemed kinda... Like, I mean, I cannot if you...
No, it's fine. Seriously.
Oh. I'm talking louder than I need to. Fluster as I try to backpedal. She doesn't look convinced.
Okay, sorry, I'm still... You know, not really.
It's fine. You're fine, really. I'm the one who should be sorry. I'm not usually this weird in a relationship.
No, she almost looks offended. Oh no! Shoot!
Not like that. I just mean...
A blaring honk from behind reminds me that I'm sitting stopped at a green light. Mail of Trackett isn't the best place for this conversation. I breathe deeply as we pull ahead. I try to collect my thoughts.
Sorry, again. I just have a lot on my mind. Because I like you. I really do. You know that really freaking well by now.
She smiles though, still looking down, our hands still together. This is such an awkward time and place to be talking about this in the middle of traffic.
So it's my bad if I'm being weird or whatever. But being with a girl I met on the side of the road is a new one. Even for me, you know?
Finally she laughs.
Yeah, I guess it's a little weird.
I can feel like I can still hear a slight quiver in her voice, but I might be imagining it. So I squeeze her hand tightly, and immediately she squeezes back. I only have a vague idea of the direction I need to be driving. Fortunately, it isn't too long until the Rio comes into view, looming large a few miles away. We pull into the parking lot near the back, where the only open spaces are left. I just remembered it all now, huh? It's pleasantly warm outside. I've been hearing stories of people's shoe melting on the asphalt during the summer, but for now the weather's perfect. As we cross through the parking lot towards the casino, Maria takes my hand again. I can feel my heart accelerate, but I squeeze her fingers all at the same. The first few steps inside are sensory overload. A million different sounds and a billion different lights all pour from the seas of slot machines. Even at lunchtime on a Thursday, the majority are occupied. We both take a second, frozen in place to try and process it all. It isn't even my first time in the casino, but I'm overwhelmed just like Marina is. The adult scenes will be after their date and all the drama thing. Oh, I see. Ray, you should have just not told me because now I'm expecting it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just gonna keep this ready. I'm just gonna keep this ready. Oh, you guys will notice this. Oh, I still have 3 or 4 hours left of gameplay? Are you serious? Okay, let me just put that there then. Hi. Another part. Okay, it's fine. Reflection of the games in our eyes like a cartoon character thinking of money.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
Is this one of the most popular casinos?
Not even close. Like, it's big, but it's not the biggest.
Rio's pretty big. Like, it's
Whoa.
on the strip. Wait, is it on the strip? I thought so. I tugged her forward.
Come on, we'll have tons of time to gawk with food in our stomachs.
Just one last part. It'll be worth it. Okay. The mention of food steadies her step. Giant overhead signs direct the way to the buffet, but they must be visible from any part of the building. This place is famous for something besides the food. I don't know what it is. We can smell it before we can see it, even despite the scent of cigarettes and BO that are pretty strong here. It doesn't smell like any one particular food item, but rather lots and lots of them. Guided by our stomachs, we half run towards the buffet. The line to get in is small since we got here so early. Marina hops up and down, trying to peek over the head of the bald guy in front of us.
Can you see anything?
I think I just deceived you from saying this is the last part yesterday. Yeah. Can you see anything?
Barely.
No?
It looks like it goes on forever.
Good.
I practically throw my cart at the attendant. It reminds me of paying to enter an amusement park, and I'm just as excited. We're let through a small gate and into heaven. Seriously? Bro, how loaded is Amber to able to get a meal over at the strip over at the whatchamacallit? Good God, wow. Rows upon rows of stations form a small maze in the massive room. Deep bins filled of food, fried or grilled or baked or roasted, filled nearly every inch of space in each station. Marina and I grab plates from the tall stacks nearby.
Meet you in the dining room?
She nods, already distracted, heads straight for the desserts. I load my plate with slice of prime rib, 2 rolls, a scoop of mashed potatoes. I poured gravy over them, letting it run down and soak everything else. Good God, that's a lot of meat. I throw a pair of chicken wings from a nearby basket. They're so fresh I could see the steam coming off of them. I'm gonna need a second plate. I grab another one, toss a piece of salmon, some pasta stickers from the Asian selection, and a large spoonful of some casserole. I can't even guess what it is, but it looks good. Solely because I can't fit more food on my plates, I head to the dining area and pick a seat where Maria will be able to find me easily. Sure enough, she emerges just a minute later, carrying 2 plates like I did.
You weren't kidding about trying everything.
Instead of big portions of few things I got, Maria has 2 bites of a couple dozen dishes. Roughly half of them are cakes or other sweets.
When in Rome, you know?
I slice a bit of steak and close my eyes on this while I choose. It's divine. Holy cow. Barely balancing her plates as she slide into the seat beside me. Maria bumps against my shoulder as she gets situated, and I almost send a forkful of potatoes into her lap. Whoops.
My bad.
In retaliation, I spear a bite of chicken from her plate, swimming in some Asian sauce.
No fear!
It's double fair.
That doesn't even make sense.
Huh? Holy cow. Wait, what? After that, she finally gets to take her first bite and she melts. Just like me, her eyes roll back into her head while she chews.
I don't even remember what this is, but it's amazing.
She scoops another forkful, which looks some kind of barbecue brisket, and holds it towards me.
Try it.
I'm clipping your previous streams right now, just saying. Okay. I open my mouth and she guides the fork in. I pull back to chew and it's got a nice smoky flavor.
That is good.
Right? I almost want to go get a whole plate of just that.
Then she tries the baked chicken and she has next to it.
Wait, never mind. This is even better.
There's a distinct lack of vegetables on both of her plates, but seems to enjoy everything that she's got. Every bite results in some statement about how it's the best thing so far.
Did you get any of this?
I gesture toward the slice of steak that I've almost finished.
Okay, open.
She tiltedly opens her mouth while I cut a bite for her. The best part right near the edge where all the flavor is. This is a little awkward to be feeding her like this, but no one pays attention to us. Then she swallowed. She sits still. Very slowly, she opens her eyes again.
That was literally the best thing I've ever eaten.
You've said that like 20 times so far.
I mean it this time. That was illegally good.
Now that doesn't make any sense.
It makes double sense.
We laugh.
Parents always used to say that the best place to get a steak was at buffets like this. Not because they're always better, but because you can just go up and get slice after slice. Although, he's the only person I've met who could eat more than one.
What? No. I am not edible. Sad. That's sad, sadly. Although he's the only person yet chuckles with me, but it's nervous
I
sounding.
used to tease him for it. No one should be able to eat that much meat. He would always complain about him being too done. He cooked his own steaks to be kind of medium rare. Closer to rare.
Gross.
Don't tell me you eat yours well done. Marina, I don't know if we can still be together.
Oh! She looks pained.
I'm just kidding, you know.
What does that even mean, Fury?
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't sound like it. I shut up. It's probably not a good idea to talk Gramps too much either. Our plates are mostly empty, and I look back at serving area dubiously.
Round two?
She thinks about it, then shakes her head.
I think I'd explode if I ate much more.
Yeah, same.
There, a soft flutter against my cheek as Maria leans over and kisses it.
Thank you for bringing me.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh. I extendedly examine the hard plastic bench I'm sitting on. Too long before I pass, I talk again.
So are you ready to go?
Oh, sure.
I can tell how on edge she is again. Good going, Amber. Nice. I launch to my
Just
feet.
leave the dishes on the table. Someone will come by and clean them up.
I have no idea if that's true. I start to leave, expecting Marina to follow. I turn around, but she's in the process of getting up.
Me.
At first, she has to brush her face with a napkin, then she drains the glass of orange juice she was drinking. Then she scoots out of the booth and hurries towards me.
Are you alright?
Yeah, sorry. Just felt kind of nauseous for a second. Probably ate too much.
Oh.
I doubt she's buying it. From the corner of my eye, I see her reach towards my hand. Then she seems to think better of it and lets her fall back to her side. No, go for it. I grab it myself as I lean the way out of the casino. I feel the drama. Outside, I take Maria's hand. but it feels limp inside my own. I let her lead the way down the street and towards the busiest part of the city. Sometimes stuff on the side catches her eye. Brightly colored sports car that probably belongs to millionaires pass us pretty frequently. There's also people bike-drawn carriages and double-decker tour buses. Besides the people, the buildings themselves are all compete to stand out. Almost every storefront has something neon flashing. Flashing to get you to look at it. Yep. Toy stores, restaurant, real estates within a 2-block radius. You could probably buy anything you ever wanted. Maybe a half a mile ahead of us, on the other side of the road, there are a few street vendors on the sidewalk. They have awnings set up to shade themselves. Oh, that's what they're called? And their merchandise, though it's too far away to see what they're selling. Marian spots them and points.
Ooh, let's go look!
But then her excitement vanishes.
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, let's check it out.
With a hopeful smile, Marina starts to run. A red light at the crosswalk makes her stop not too far ahead. I catch up just in time for the light to change. Before she can dart away, I take Maria's hand. She doesn't object, but searches my face, so I smile, and she smiles back. I let her pull me to the vendor, who seems to be selling a bit of everything. T-shirts cover most of the wire rack that serves as a wall. There are also bins of button keychains and other small trinkets. One bin is full of tiny soapstone art animal carvings, and those are what Marina goes for. I ignore the vendors and his weaselly small talk, refusing to be coned to buy tons of junk. After a minute, Maria selects to a little stone coyote. I pay $5 for it, practically robbery. We start down the road again, Maria inspecting her new treasure.
Why a coyote?
I thought she was the cutest. Look at the way the color changes here.
She holds the little trinket up by the nose. There's a spot where the color changes from brown to milky white on one side of its face.
That is pretty.
Plus, wolves are pretty much my favorite animal, and coyotes are close enough.
Oh!
Yeah? Have you ever seen a live wolf?
I'm right here. Okay, no.
No, I wish. You?
At Yellowstone a couple years ago, yeah. I begged Gramps to take me.
Huh? As soon as I mention Gramps' name, I see Marina's eyes flit towards mine.
What else do they have there?
All kinds of stuff.
I'm a coyote!
Wolves, bears, buffalo, elk, deer. Pretty much any kind of forest animal.
And they just wander around, right?
Yeah. There are even places where you can feed some of them out of your car.
That is not... No! You cannot do that. There is possibility that you can do it, but it's not allowed. They like us, like, oh my god, they do! They do!
What about the meat eaters, like wolves and stuff?
There are spots where you can see them, but you can't feed them. They're still wild animals. It's not a zoo or anything.
I want to go there someday.
Yeah, feeding animals like that is illegal. Yep, it is very dangerous. Even if it's a moose or anything, they might want more food and they might bash your car.
I'll take you to see them sometime. It's a cool place.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
I try to play it off like it's no big deal, but talking about future plans, some rangers do shoo them away from people, yep. Anything that would happen after the festival ignites that sense of uncertainty in my chest. The way her eyes light up when I promise to take her both soothes and agitates the feeling. No matter what, I'm happy that she's happy. I follow behind as she darts from stall to stall like a hummingbird. They all offer more of the same generic desert theme, trinkets, and gaudy I love Las Vegas merchandise. The sidewalks are full of these vendors who shout and try to get the attention of all dozen people who pass by. Marina is the only one who gets hooked in, but she doesn't ask for anything else. Maybe there just isn't enough wolf merchandise. Every time she dives in to examine someone's wares, I hang back with my hand in my pockets and watch. When she's done, we hold hands again. It's a nice cycle. But all of it changed when we reached the strip itself with architects and eccentric population. I point out some of the famous places like the Luxor, which is shaped like a pyramid, and Caesar's Palace, which looks like it was stolen from Rome. Yep. Ooh, ah! At the right places, though to my surprise, she doesn't try to lead us to them. Instead, she seems dead set on taking us further and further down the road of sidewalk salesmen, like she's looking for something in particular. Not that I have any idea what that is. She leads me into looking from side to side, and never seeming quite to find it. Until suddenly she freezes in pace. A large wave of pedestrian traffic behind us crushes and spills around like we're not even there. Points ahead at one of the street vendors a few blocks ahead.
Found one!
I'm yanked forward again, once being dragged by her newfound enthusiasm. Rather than a bunch of cheaply made goods, the merchant she noticed has a bunch of colored drawings of cartoon characters, barely recognizable due to the exaggerated style. A sign beside them advertised custom commissions, $30 each. Oh God, Ray, God, oh God, no, hey, okay, no, they cannot, totally. I immediately understand what Marina wants.
No.
I try to drag my heels by and tug along Marina. She's surprisingly strong when she wants to be.
Amber.
She says my name without even turning around.
This has been on my bucket list for years. It's happening.
What has? Getting ripped off by a street artist?
Good! Oh my God, thank you! What has? Getting ripped, yeah.
Having someone draw me.
You can probably find that. My protest going ignored. I fall in step and accept my fate. The guy manning the booth looks like he's completely out of place. He's wearing a flashy Hawaiian shirt and a baseball cap. Amazing. When he noticed Marina and I approaching, he sits up from his slouching position and grins.
Hello, ladies.
Hi there. We were interested in having our portrait drawn.
Weren't. You were. But I don't protest. I resign myself to going along with whatever she wanted.
Perfect.
He frames up with his fingers like he's going to take a
You
picture.
girls stand right there and get comfy. I'll get ready.
He lurches off his wooden chair and grabs a sketchbook and a box of pencils.
We'll do you two in color. How's that sound?
Great.
I just grimace. Oh, Ray, no, just no. I'm not fond of having my picture taken, and this isn't much better. I just never feel satisfied with how I look. Ooh, cow wolves. No, and plus it has to be a male and a female, sadly. So, sorry. It will happen. That's why there aren't many pictures of Grant and me, just a couple. I'll deal with it for Maria's sake. Stand under an awning, though its shade does a little to help the heat. Maria shifts from foot to foot while I just wait with my hands in my pockets. Every so often, she turns to beam at me, though she doesn't say anything. Yeez, not sure why she's so hyped up, but it's cute. The guy finally gets his stuff ready, and we set up on an Insta. A piece of paper he's using is almost the size of my torso.
Go ahead and scrunch together now.
He makes a motion with his hands. Maya stands near me. I wrap one arm around her.
Closer.
Our shoulders are touching.
Closer.
Now our cheeks are like that.
Ah, perfect.
He stares at us with a smile just for a second longer. That's comfortable. He makes his expression seem more than a little sleazy. Before I can change my mind, he looks down at the paper and starts to draw. We stand there, not talking, or moving at all. Once Maria starts to ask something, but he waves his hand without even looking up.
Quiet. If you move, you'll mess it all up.
So she sets up. I can feel her jaw snap since it's smushed up against my own. 15 minutes passed. My mouth is starting to get sore. I guess I didn't know how long this was going to take. And then it's starting to get annoying. Even Maria seems to have second thought. She wiggles just barely, probably to fight the growing tensions in her muscle. Not enough to ruin the drawing, though. From the corner of my eye, I notice a couple glances that we get. Probably don't look especially out of place, but it's more like hapless tourists who get coned into something. I guess we are to an extent. I wouldn't mind, except that we look ridiculous being stuck together nearing Siamese twins. Our artist draws with long, swift strokes, though I can't see what he's doing. He appears confident. Hopefully the result is worth the discomfort and the $30. I'm nearly at my breaking point when he finally leans in and sets his pencil aside. Peels away instantly, leaving a damp spot and shared sweat on my face. I rubbed it as I followed her, more slowly to see the results. She cranes around and the easel to look. I watch her expression go from excited to overjoyed. Her smile widens into a grin, and she grasps the drawing in her hands.
Look, it's us.
I'm starting to wish that... Bruh, no. She flips around so I can see it. It's us. The first thing I notice is my boob. Very weird. Cartoony. We are recognized, but our features are exaggerated, and Maria's eyes is almost comically huge. In contrast, the buildings behind us drawing are sharply defined and realistic. Clutching the paper to her chest, Maria sighs a content smile.
Thank you so much.
The artist wipes his sweaty palm on his short and he stands.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
He looks at me expectantly. With a sigh, I pull out my wallet and I pass a pair of wrinkled bills. I pass him with a nod.
Y'all have a lovely day now.
With that, he slouches down again, pulls a cheap-looking paperback novel. The drawing is close to Maria's chest, like a priceless artifact. Every few seconds, she holds it away from her and grins as she looks at it. That makes it worth the cost. Finally, Maria rolls up the drawing and scrolls like a scroll and tucks it under her arm for safekeeping. We stand in the shade of the awning while we look up and down the road. I have cookies!
Split up for a little bit.
Cookies! Nice!
What?
I can't help but yelp, but that was the last thing I was expecting.
Not for long. There's just something I want to do.
Tyone,
And you
what
can't
is
be
gender?
there.
Why is exist? Who knows?
Why not?
Maria looks away.
'Cause it's a surprise.
Well, help me! Oh God, no! 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 Just no! 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 I'm never
Claire,
going.
No. This
No.
isn't some small town. This is Las Vegas. What if you get lost? Or some creeper tries to mess with you?
It'll be fine, Amber. There's like a million people on this street.
Yeah, so? That doesn't mean anything.
I mean it. It'll be fine.
That's. She's. She's. Oh God. That's a lot of no than you. That's a lot of no than usual. I don't want to have offsprings any time in my life. Good God, the closest I'll get to is maybe having an adopted child. But no. There's a fire in her voice that takes me by surprise. There's even a small smirk in her eyes, like she's angry. My frown deepens.
Seriously, it's nothing bad, I promise. I just want to do something, but it's a surprise for you, so you can't be there.
Her face softens.
Please, it'll only be a couple hours.
Then be my wife and we adopt. What kind of weird triangle is this? I don't think we can adopt Tyone.
Marina, I don't know.
Of all the cities to split up, this one's the worst. Not only do we have no way to contact each other if needed, but the people aren't the sort you can trust. If I leave her on your own, there's a good chance I'd never see her again. But the way she stands there, hands on her hips, looking determined, makes me not want to argue. Huh, no, my wife. Wait, what? Ray is sissy? OMG, sis? Wait, what? What's sissy? Wait, what?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh God, you guys
Just give me like
don't.
3 hours.
I am not worth
That's a
fighting
long
for.
time.
You think? I tried to keep it short.
In 3 hours, she could snatch into someone's car and well into Arizona or California, halfway to Reno. It's irresponsible for me to let her go, but I can tell by looking at her that I don't have a choice.
Okay, fine. But can you at least stay on the street? It's a straight shot back to the Rio where we're parked, and so it'd be harder to get lost.
I'm confused too. Then at least I want Skalak to be my close friend. Cool. Wow, Skalak is still here. Yep. Maria nods
That's
fast.
fine. I heard he saw where I need to go. But you're not allowed to watch, okay?
I'm fine with being friends. I mean, we're all friends here.
Yeah. I'll probably just go back to the car anyway.
Now she
Isn't there
frowns.
anything you want to see?
Not without you.
Aw, Amber.
Still no with the close friend? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, she kicks at the ground.
I guess we don't have to...
No, go on.
What?
Just be safe, okay? Don't do anything silly. I guess it'll be fine for a couple hours.
Man, I'm just a viewer then? No, a friend! Friends with No, just a friend, just a friend. She takes the drawing in one hand, then hugs me tight. Then Maria leans up and kisses me on the lips. She pulls away before I can get into it.
Okay, I'll see you in a while then.
Right.
We stand there, neither of us moving. Sigh again, then trudge back down the road. I glance back every few steps, but she doesn't move. Instead, she watches me and waves. Why is it always no? I'm sorry. Sorry. Sure. What? As tempting as it is, I let her go for now. 3 hours can't be that hard, right? Turns out I was wrong. 2 hours are agony. I wander from store to store, stepping in without actually caring what's for sale. The first is a vegan restaurant. I don't try any samples. The next door is a fetish. Girl behind the counter, pale skin with artificial black hair, gives me a smile that I return. But I don't stick around. I don't even know what I'm doing. Going through the motions of being a tourist, I guess. Technically, I'm exploring Las Vegas. Tomorrow, I'm sure I won't remember a single detail of these shops. Up ahead is yet another street vendor. He's set up nearly twice as long as most as the others. It includes large glass display cases. Looks like he must be a pain to transport. I wander over, pretending to be interested. The clerk, a Hispanic man with a short goatee, watches me but doesn't say anything, not even a greeting. It's all cell phone accessories, chargers, cases, cords, and the like. Nothing relevant to me. There's special discounts on prepaid phones, time cards right now. Seems a half dozen identical posters plastered the wall of the longest case. I stare at one of the filters, though I'm not actually reading it, just imagining if Maria and I had cell phones. Might just help at these times. Sometimes I'm being ridiculous, clingy, and an idiot. Being able to reach her anytime would be nice, but would they get much use? That's where I realize something. I'm dumbfounded by the simple fact. What it is been bothering me up since we split up is the first time meeting Maria that I've been on my own. That she isn't just a room away with or sound of just whatever. Even though it's only been a couple hours, I suddenly feel profoundly alone. It's pathetic, I know. I see her again in less than an hour now, but the anxiety of separation gets the better of me. This makes me sick as the all horrible scenarios rush through my head again. The ones where something bad is happening to her, and she's not able to call for help. I look at the phones in the cases. I never had one, so I'm not very acknowledgeable, but they look cheap and flimsy. I try to find a band name, but wouldn't mean much to me even if I could. Only names I'd be familiar are the massive companies who makes everything, not just phones. The ones who merchandise cost hundreds, not thousands of dollars. I think Miranda had a Hissy. I heard they pretty good. Then again, I also heard shady stuff about them suddenly replacing all their production workers with robots. Gramps said the sort of thing would be part of the New World Order. Interesting. Doesn't matter though. It's tempting, but isn't much point. In just a week, less now, even, the festival will be over. After that, the phones give us a way to stay in touch. I spin around, walk away in a hurry, suddenly feeling sick again. I must have looked like a lunatic, coming up, staying still, freaking out, and leaving. Maybe that's why the guy didn't say anything. I just look like another insane junkie. I picture some tweakers stepping out of an alleyway towards Marina, who of course wouldn't even notice, and I shove those thoughts out of my head. 1 hour, just one more hour, chill, I tell myself for the 1000th time. Across the street from the phone carts is a bright green sign for a candy store. One of those places have a floor-to-ceiling bins of gummy that sell by the pound. I half expect to see Marina in there herself. Getting her surprise of a bag of sugar might be a good way to make up for being weird. Until next time I act weird, that is, I cross the street as soon as there's a gap in the traffic, not bothered to go to a crosswalk. Huh? No, we are salads. Anxious. Anxious? Huh? The doors have an outline and handles that is same lime green as the sign. When I step inside, I see the walls are too. It reminds me of the slime from the old shows I used to watch on TV. It would be sprayed onto the audience or the cast members. Not the most appetizing impression. The selection is good, though. Like I expected, there's more variety of candy than I've seen in a single place. Only pictures. There's several different types of plastic bags you can fill, ranging from I'm on a diet to garbage-sized sizes. I grab a medium-sized one. Then I realize I don't know what to get for Marina. Definitely chocolates, but with or without nuts. I can't remember if I ever heard opinion. She is anxious? Who? Amber? Yeah, she is. I tried to recall what she's gotten at gas stations along the trip, but I never paid that much attention. Maybe I should go for a mixture of both, but then what if she's allergic to something? It probably wouldn't have ever come up since we always eat out and order for ourselves. I don't want to give her a 3-pound sack of anaphylactic shock gummies then. Those might be safe. There's more type of gummy candies than I ever thought existed. Different flavors, ring candies shaped like fruits they tasted like. The other thing is like chewy soda bottles. For just a moment, I wonder about which ones I should pick. Then I remember she loves raspberry. Or was it strawberry? I think she's gotten strawberry soda before. Not that it means anything. This is a gift, so I want it to be perfect, not a bag full of things she dislikes. Then I remember, Marina pretty much likes pretty much everything. Escalates at the simplicity, I dump a small scoop of about every sort of gummy they sell. For good measure, I got a second smaller bag to fill it with melted chocolate balls, caramel clusters, and plain old chocolate chunks. Safe options. I haul the 2 bags over the counter, just one attendant. She's currently ringing up a mom with her 2 sons. The kids jar around the mom's leg, rattling displays, knocking over items off the shelf. No one makes them stop or fix their mess. One of the kids stares at me. I frown at him deeply. He stops running and hides behind his mom's legs. Good. When they leave, the kid is still clinging to her like a bear cub. I set my bags on the counter and I kneel down and replace some of the spilled items. As I do that, the shopkeeper comes around front, nearly bumping into me.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, no problem.
I look up directly into her knees. I straighten up, then suddenly way too close, stumbling backwards. I grab the counter to support myself. She laughs and eyes crinkling. She's cute. Her tan skin is complemented by the bright red uniform she wears. A little name tag on the counter says her name is Cassie.
You know, there's a special going on right now.
Oh yeah?
Cassie! Yes, yes, yes! Cassie's interesting! Very interesting. She seems like a cool person to hang out with. A stack of postcards sits by the credit card machine. She hands me one.
If you buy 10 more bags, you get one for free.
I try to imagine how much candy that would be. You need a wheelbarrow to haul it all out. She's in the sequel, BTW. Oh! Okay. Cassie laughs, probably at my expression.
Yeah, we haven't had many people spring for that one.
The person I'm buying this stuff for probably would, if she was here. This'll probably be gone by tonight.
I guess she had the bag still sitting at the scale.
Oh, shopping for your sister, or?
Nah, my girlfriend.
I try out the word, saying how it would sound in relation to Marina. As expected, it makes my heart skip a beat. Amber X. Wait, what? What? Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you trying to say, Ray? Whoa. During that beat, I feel like I see the shopkeeper's face fall off just for a second.
Yeah, lucky girl.
Thanks.
I don't know if she means because of the candy or because of me. After ringing up my bag, she dumps them into an even larger bag. That seems unnecessary, but I guess it makes it easier to carry. She passes me the candy as well as the receipt.
Have a good day. Try the peach rings. They're my favorite.
I will. Have a nice day too.
The girl waves as I leave the store. She seems like a cool person. Outside, I checked the receipt since I wasn't really listening to the total. Looks like she didn't charge me for the smaller bag. I glanced back inside. She disappeared into the back room. I guess that answers my earlier question. Flattered, I head back to Rio where we're parked. It's not too long until I'm supposed to meet Marina. If I spend too long outside, her present will melt. Amber and Cassie, I don't have enough evidence. Come on, they literally just met. Walking back to the casino where we parked is way faster than leaving it was. That's probably because I'm still missing the human pinball. So I'm not held up every time we pass the shop. Play the sequel then. Okay. I say that, but of course I'm eager to see her again. In some parallel universe where I hadn't met Marina, I might have stuck around at the candy store for a chat. But unfortunately for Cassie, I already have someone. Aw, man. Okay, yeah, don't cheat. So I can see it in the sequel happening then. Like the parking lot at the Rio has filled up even more. Getting out of here is going to be a pain since there wasn't a whole lot of room to begin with. I make my way to the RV and let myself in. It feels like an oven. The first thing I do is turn on the AC. I set the bags of candy on my bed to inspect them. As I feared, the chocolate is side-mounted, streaking brown against the clear plastic. No, Amber, cheat! Stop! No! No! Oh my god! You thinking I'm gonna No. Don't cheat. Oh my god. Just because you like the relationship doesn't mean cheating is okay. Streak brown plastics not kept your hours in the fridge. Should have kept it good as new. I leave the gummies on the counter since they didn't suffer as much on the walk back. Me and I are supposed to meet up here in half an hour. Since it's so soon, I may as well just wait here when it's more comfortable. Did you just pound the desk? I always pound the desk. I lay down on my bed and try to read that book. Maria's been stuck for it for a few days, but I can't stay focused on the words long enough to process them. It's not even a desk, it's a ping pong table, so it doesn't even sound that good. It doesn't take long before I give up and set it aside. Now I stare up at the ceiling. I used to do this most nights when I couldn't sleep. I feel like you're hitting me on that one. What do you mean? After grants passed, but before I met Marina, it wasn't that it comforted or me or anything. But the amount of effort it took to not think of anything usually led me to falling asleep without realization. Yes. No. Wait, what? What's the yes no's? Instead, this time, I let my thoughts wander. Sleeping has been easier lately. Actually, doing something during the day and getting exercise helps me a lot. Let's stream Hand Simulator, cause Live 2D is dying. Later, I'm gonna be sleeping. Unless it's, okay, nappy. But also, my thoughts have been less cloudy, less muddled. Sure, there are still moments where I think of Gramps, and the pain hits me again. Having Marina around makes those rare. Some days I might be able to think of him without it hurting. I don't know if I want to, though. Isn't that just like forgetting? People say you move on over death, but what does that mean for the person you lost? That means they're still there. I roll onto my side and stare at the picture of me and Gramps hanging on the wall. I can't take it, and I roll onto my other side. Oh. Groaning into my pillow is Karthik. Without Marina here, I can be as loud as I want. To my surprise, no tears come. Anyone walking outside will probably think I'm dying in pain, but I don't care. Alone time has its upsides after all. Grieving is complicated and exhausting. Sometimes I wonder if I'm ever doing it right. There must be something wrong with me. If I don't even want to get over Gramps. I sit up and still hugging my pillow. Maria will be back soon. Maybe I can talk about this with her. As I think, I feel a stab of guilt. It's not her problem. It's something I have to deal with myself. I force myself up and over to the driver's seat. I'm not going anywhere, but I can listen to music and watch for Maria's return. I stick in a tape and kick back. A few songs pass by, and it's been 20 minutes or so. I start to scan the parking lot, looking for her familiar red hair. The tape ends. It's okay, it was a short one. I'll replace it with another one. Choose that random. Still no signs of Marina. I get up and check the clock. She's about 10 minutes late now. Maybe the clock is off somehow. I hop out of the RV and ask someone for the time. It matches exactly what the clock says. Worried begins to tighten my stomach, but I force myself to calm down. It's Marina. It's Maria. It's only been 15 minutes. Most likely she's got distracted and is on her way right now. 5 more minutes pass. I begin to pace back and forth. Should I go look for her? I have no idea where to start, though. If she got to the RV and I wasn't there, she might be looking for me instead. Now I have to stay and wait. Oh shoot, another 10 minutes. She's half an hour late now. So I'm buying us cell phones. As soon as she's back here, we're going to get that guy on the street and we're going to get prepaid phones. From a few streets away, I can hear the sound of a siren, a fire truck, or an ambulance or something. The knot in my throat feels larger. I cough just to relieve some of the tension. I have to go look. I can't take just sitting here. I switch off the engine, throw my shoes on, and climb out. Then I see her. I head down, walking slowly but coming towards me. A relief in my voice probably conveys the panic that I just drained out. She looks up at the sign of her name. That's when I see that she's crying.
What's wrong?
What? Hi, blah, 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 nah. Welcome. What's wrong? I rush over.
What's wrong?
Alarm poisons my voice. Did something happen to her after all? I put my hands over her shoulder, shaking her gently.
Marina, talk to me. What happened? Are you okay?
She still can't talk, but she nods, thank God. There's no sobs, just her eyes are pouring tears. Every so often she hiccups, like she's barely restraining herself from fully bawling.
Come on.
I take her hand and lead her back to the RV. No one gives us a second glance. This is probably a common occurrence here. Maria silently follows me to the RV. I lead her to my bed, and we have her sit down. I sit beside her, rubbing her back and her shoulders. I try to get her to calm down. Slowly, her breathing slows to a normal, and I offer her a tissue. She blows her nose loudly, then takes a few more and wipes her tears. Rather than prod her more, I wait, even though it takes all my self-control. After a shuddery breath, she looks at me, eyes still watering.
I messed up, Amber. Bad.
How?
Her breath catches again. She sobs, like it's hoarse that seems to be taken her by surprise. I immediately rub her shoulders again, and then there's a knock on the RV door. What the heck happened? This is scaring me. I got a job interview today. Wish me luck, guys. Alrighties. Good luck, blah, 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 na. You got this. You got this. You got this.
What the hell?
I stand up, but I can't see who it is from here.
I'll be right back.
I unlocked the door and opened to an all two-faced.
It's time to pay up!
Okay. Whoo! Man, I thought it was gonna be someone like the police or something. Good luck. You'll do so great. You're gonna get the boss position. Okay, not. I shut the door. Before it's even fully latched, Maria starts to pound on the door. I lock it and head back to Maria.
In.
Huh?
Go let them in. It's Mariah, right?
Yeah, but how did you... Wait, does this have something to do with...
Maria nods. I have a bad feeling with it. I go back to the door, which is still suffering Mariah's assault. I open and step back so they can all enter. She's owned the place. Joseph and Tess file in after her. Joseph gives me a smile and shake of the head.
Sorry.
He says so quietly that I don't think anyone hears, but I'll find out why he's apologizing here in a second. Like a conqueror, Mariah marches over to Maria and jabs her finger in the face.
Pay up, ditz.
2 large steps. I move between the 2 of them.
Okay, what the hell happened?
Thank you so much. I hope you all have a nice day. You too, blah, 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 nah, nah, nah. You got this.
Didn't you hear?
I was about to, when you attacked my front door.
Well, allow me to deliver the bad news then. Sis stole Marina's gold.
Huh? Marina's gold?
What? Did not?
It's impossible to figure anything out. Maria is crying too hard to talk, and Mariah's just yelling nonsense like always. I turn to Joe, who keeps a safe distance along with
Can
Tess.
you please explain?
Sure. Mare ended up making Marina bet for all the gold, which she lost. It was a pretty silly thing, and I told her just to let it go, but here we are.
I'm equally parts amused and disgusted that Joe used the same nickname for Mariah that I do for Maria. Come to think of it, I'm not sure if I ever noticed how similar their names are.
That's a bet, and she lost fair and square.
I don't think it was fair.
The odds were kinda in your favor.
I turn to Marina, the only person whose opinion really matters to me.
Was it fair?
She nods.
What game did you play?
Poker.
I glare at Mariah, who at least has the shame to took it away. Anyone who spent more than a minute around Marina would know that there's no way she could keep a straight face. So I sit down on a bed beside Marina. I wrap an arm around her. She leads into my eyes.
You know
Moist.
you can only take half the treasure, right? Marina and I split it equally, so she couldn't bet away my half.
That wasn't the deal!
That's the only deal she could have made. But I'll bet you my half against hers.
Oh!
Amber, no!
I squeeze her affectionately, but I shake my head.
It's fine.
I stand and go where we've been stashing the gold. I pull out a box of nuggets and open it so Mariah can see. Her eyes lights up and licks her lips. And snap the box shut.
Fine, but we're not playing poker.
Oh yeah? What game then?
She thinks about it for a moment.
Blackjack.
Seriously? Blackjack is more about luck than it is skill. I'm not that great at poker though, so blackjack might be the most fair game we can play. I wonder why Mariah's suggesting it though. Maybe she expects me to win at poker. If that's the case, then mind games have already begun.
Fine. It's a bet.
Marina stops crying. Her breath still comes in little spurts, but she's mostly in control of herself. She tugs at my shirt.
Amber, really? You don't have to do this. I screwed up.
It's okay. I'll fix it. That's what I'm here for, right?
I can't read the look on her face, but the one that vanishes after a split second.
Okay.
Facing Mariah again, I put the gold away.
Where will we play? There's not enough room here.
There's a casino close by. Down the street from this one. We can do it there.
I'm not old enough to gamble. Not legally, at least.
She shrugs.
Doesn't matter. This place won't check your ID. Probably gonna be closed within a year.
I don't like the sound of that. I feel like I'm being set up.
It's true. It's where we played.
Really?
Yeah, they had like party rooms that were empty. We just used one of those.
I never heard anything like this place. If they let Marina in, they'll probably let me in too. I'd also feel better playing with cars that I know Mariah wouldn't have messed up with.
Fine. Tell me how to get there, and I'll meet you in a little bit.
She gives me the directions as well as the name of the building. Worst case, Marina can probably help find it maybe. I count Maria's half of the gold and I put it in the box before handing it to Mariah, who snatches it from my grip.
Enjoy, because this is the only time you'll get to touch the treasure.
With a final sneer, Mariah leads her troop out the RV, Joseph still looking pretty sorry about the whole thing. The door slams shut and we're left in silence. I look at Marina. She looks at the floor.
I'm really sorry.
I'm not even that upset. Compared to all the 1,000,001 awful scenarios I concocted, this is pretty tame. And knowing Marina, it's not that shocking either, so I'm being honest when I smile at her.
It's okay, really. I'll go win back your gold, and then we can get out of Vegas.
She sniffles.
Seriously, though, what were you thinking?
I was just so surprised to see them here. I thought it must be fate or something. I was shopping around and I saw something that I really wanted, but I didn't have enough money. And then I saw the three of them at this little diner, so I went in to say hello and told them all about it.
What was it you wanted to buy?
That's a secret. I wanted to show it to you. But anyway, then Mariah made me that bet and I don't know, Amber. I guess I just got so excited about it that I didn't really think. Like, if you'd been there, you would have beat her no problem. I don't even think she's very good at poker. It's just that I'm kind of bad at hiding how I feel.
I can't help but laugh.
No way, you're kidding me.
She sticks her tongue out at me. I guess she's feeling a bit better.
Really, though, what if you lose to Mariah?
Then I lose. It won't happen, though.
Are you good at blackjack?
A lot of it's luck. There's stuff you can memorize, like card combos, but I don't know any of that.
What if Mariah does?
I doubt it. She would have played that against you if she did. Easier to make it seem like you just got unlucky, instead of her taking advantage of you.
She didn't take...
Bullshit, Mare. She might not have cheated, but she still should have known better.
Maria frowns and looks at the floor again. I can't tell if I'm helping or not. Then I remember the candy I bought earlier.
To try to say sorry for being so weird lately.
Yes!
Even though I've already said that too.
Hey, Dharma! Welcome to the stream! Oh wait, Dharma, are you... This is a Yuri stream, by the way. This is a Yuri stream. Hey, and I didn't miss it this time. Dharma, this is a Yuri stream. I don't know if you're okay with that. just to be clear, something might happen. So I just wanted to warn you right here and then that this is a Yuri stream. Okay? She was talking about it this morning. Wait, she was talking about what? Missing my stream? How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What is it, Rin? But Dharma, this is a Yuri stream. If you're okay with this, then you can keep on. I'm just warning you because I don't know if you're okay with this or not. Just warning. I got you something. I don't mind. All right. I don't want any something. Okay, to try to say sorry for being so weird lately. I grabbed the bag of chocolates from the fridge and gummies from above it. Eyes wide, Maria holds them like they're her babies.
Amber.
Her eyes start to water again.
Thank you so much.
Hey, no more crying. This wasn't supposed to make you cry.
That's a wait, what? A welcome? That's a welcome to hear. But yeah, I've been doing good. I've been having fun with this game. So, how are you doing with your morning streams? Sadly, I cannot join those.
Sorry. I'm crying a lot.
Kinda, yeah.
What? Why you didn't warn me? This is a Yuri stream. I already know that you are fine with Yuri. Maria laughs again. She unties the gummy bag and digs around in it.
The chocolates got a little melted on the walk back, but they've been in the fridge.
It looked just fine to me.
She pulls out a few gummy soda bottles and then offers me a bag. I don't want to take too much. I do find one of the peach rings the cashier recommended. It's really good, sweet, but in a mild way. It actually tastes like peaches.
Are you ready to go?
Also, congrats on 200 subs! Thank you, Dharma! It's okay. Maria spins the bag to twist it and ties it off the top.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go! I vaguely know where the casino Mariah mentioned is located. We passed it earlier today, but I didn't pay much attention to it. As we loaded out the RV, Maria dragging her feet.
Do you want to wait here?
Oh!
I can just go take care of this
Hydrate.
and then come back.
Alright.
No way. I don't want to split up again.
After I lock up, I take her hand. Since I'm in the lead this time, the walk isn't as slow. With the evening approaching, the temperature's gone down. At the same time, traffic is starting to build up. You're very welcome. In a few hours, it'll look like an entirely different city here once all the lights come on. The view of the big city at night, far in the distance, has always been one of my favorite sights. I can remember staying up late when Gramps and I were on the road so that I could press like a sticker against a window and look. They sell postcards of New York and Atlantic and other places all lit because it's so pretty. See, for someone who dislikes sweets, Amber's eat Cassie's favorite peach rings. Okay, but this is the story of not Cassie and Amber. This is the story of Marina and Amber, okay? Neither Marina nor I say much while we walk. Even given the situation, it doesn't feel as awkward as some of our quiet times before. Soon we reach the building Mariah described.
This the place?
Yeah, this is it.
We step inside. I can see why Mariah said this place might be closed soon. Although it's pretty clean looking, there's hardly anyone here. A couple people occupy the slot machines far away from each other. Aside from those two, at a bored-looking host, the place is pretty empty. Well, those three and the trio, Maria and her posse, are seated in a circular couch. It's an identical couch. Form a circle around a card table. No greetings are exchanged as Marina and I take our places across from them. A seated deck of cards sits on the table. It's a gaudy Las Vegas landmarks and logos all over it, but at least it's legit.
Should we ask that guy to come deal for us?
My favorite Yuri game is Nico Para. I'll check that out. Nico Para. Alrighties. Sounds cool.
Hell no! The only reason they don't check ID is because they don't care. If you attract any attention, they'll throw you out.
Okay, so who will?
Tess can.
Nico. Tess nods.
Really? No offense, but does she even know how?
Of course she knows how. She's not an idiot. And before you get any ideas, she's more likely to help you cheat than help me.
Tess nods again.
Just ask.
Alright, that works for me.
Because of two underage girls are going to play, then why not have a 10-year-old deal the cards? Mariah slits open the plastic wrap on the deck, then hands it to Tess. The little girl takes out the instructional cards and the jokers, then shuffles. Don't. I have to say, I'm impressed. She creates a bridge with the cards that's way tighter than I could ever do. Mechanical, even.
So there are 16 pieces total. We'll go piece by piece, I guess.
Sure.
That means I'd have to win 8 hands in a row without Mariah or the dealer winning any to earn back all of Marina's treasure. And I won't settle for anything less than the full amount. We have a small stack of tokens near us, which each represent a single piece of treasure.
How does this game work?
Basically, you try to get the cards in your hand to add up to 21, or as close as possible without going over. Whoever's closest wins that round. The dealer can win too.
It was so good it got on live news. Seriously? What the heck? What kind of live news are these?
We all get 2 cards. Then you can stand, which is where you don't take any more cards, or you can hit, which is where you draw another.
That sounds really easy.
I guess. Like I said, it's mostly luck.
Shut up. Time to play.
I flip her off, but don't argue. Wait, are we playing? Tess deals us the first hand. I stand while Mariah hits. I don't expect her to beat my 18, but she lays down a 10, a 3, and a 6.
Damn.
Tess slides to her 2 tokens. Next round, I beat her. I win the next 2 rounds after that, but then the dealer wins, and we have to start over. The game drags on for a long time. Joseph has fell asleep, head lolling backwards over the couch. Even Marina, who has both her honor and money at stake here, is starting to fidget. We've been playing for close to an hour. She doesn't complain at all, though. After a while, even Mariah and I start getting annoyed. She sighs and shifts irritatedly while I debate over stuff. Send it in the memes and Discord. Check it out when you have time. I'm laughing. Alright. And when she takes her time thinking, I bite down the urge to say something snarky and hurry her along. Once Tess wins again, we're both sitting at 3 pieces each. Maria wipes her palms and clears her throat.
This is taking forever.
Yep. But if you're saying we just call it here, the answer is no.
No. But let's just go all or nothing. One final hand. Then you won't be able to say I cheated or took advantage of anyone, and I can finally relax with my treasure.
I'd think about it. One more hand, huh? The odds are pretty better than if we were to sit here all night. Maybe I'm not good enough at math to calculate. It would be possible for that we're here until the festival comes around. But if we keep going back and forth like this... I look over at Marina, whose interest has been piqued again.
What do you think?
She gives a long thought. Her face betrays nothing. Then she shrugs.
I have no idea.
Right then.
Fine. All or nothing.
Mariah nods, satisfied.
Deal 'em, kid.
Tess passes out our cards. I pick mine up, holding them so only Marina can see. A 9 and a 7. Not awful, but not great. Tess is showing an 8. I try to gauge some sort of reaction from Mariah. Her face is totally expressionless. No wonder she beat Marina in poker.
Amber?
I think that's the first time she ever said my name. It sounded weird coming from her.
I'll stand.
If I were to take a hit and draw another card... If I were to take a hit and draw another card, it's a pretty good chance they'll put me over blackjack. That would be a loss by default.
Sis?
Hit me.
Tess slides another card, then flips one over the whole card. A 4. That's a grand total of 12. That means we can still beat her at least.
Let's see.
I lay down my cards and wait for Mariah to do the same. Except she doesn't. She just looks at my card flat on the table, face stony, mouth silent. Then she makes a sound of disgust, slants as she flings her 3 cards towards the table. I flip them over to see. 2, 3, 10.
We win.
Yo! Up all night till the sun. That's all I say. Marina looks up at me, then at the table, then back to me, making sure she heard me right.
We did?
Yeah. The total of her hand was closer to 21 than hers was.
Strangely, I don't even feel excited, not about the victory, which is nice, or the fact that it came over Mariah's, which is nicer. I feel relieved. Marina squeals, then explodes toward me, half leaping, half tackled me into a hug, nearly falling off the couch. She plants a large kiss on my cheek, then we travel over to my mouth.
Oh God, Amber! I was so worried, but oh my God, thank you! You're the best!
Her praises are dotted with kisses all over my face. Joseph woke up by the commotion, looks away with a blush. Tess, on the other hand, stares at us, creepily apathetic. I separate myself from Marina and stand up. Mariah has already traveled halfway to the door, not saying anything in her defeat. A little wooden box of gold sits abandoned where her arm was. I check and count the pieces of treasure. They're all there. I start to move towards Mariah to say something, but Joseph clucks his tongue. I stop.
Don't worry about her. She's always like this.
Sorry.
Not sure what else to say. I half shrug, which is hard since Marina still clings to my arm.
Don't be. Better things work out this way. Come on, kiddo.
He takes Tess's hand and they start to follow Mariah, who's left the building.
Take care.
You too.
See you later.
Once they leave, I look down at the mess of chips and cards on the table. Someone will come by and clean them up. Marina tugs on my shirt, and when I look at her, she kisses me on the lips again. For the first time today, we stayed like that for a long time, not caring about how many stares we might be getting, though it can't be more than 3. I still can't taste the faint saltiness from her tears. Curve into a smile before we pull apart.
Thank you. Seriously. I know I'm always saying thank you and sorry, but I am sorry that I screw up so much.
Don't worry about it. It all worked out, right?
Yeah, but only because you were there. I don't know what I would have done if you weren't.
Well, if I wasn't, then you wouldn't be either, you know?
I mean it as a joke, but she doesn't laugh. She just leans into me.
I know.
We kiss again. We must look like perverts just standing in the middle, casino making out.
You ready to get out of Vegas?
Is it time for the
Definitely.
concert?
But, one thing first.
What's that?
Can we get something to eat?
I was hoping you'd say that. I saw this Chinese place earlier that smelled amazing. Sound good?
Very.
Hand in hand, like always, we leave the casino and make a quick walk to the restaurant. Oh my god. I come across it while waiting for Marina before. Along the strip, more and more lights are coming on, but not in the middle of the public. Good god. It's hard to tell that it's getting much darker out because of how much artificial light there is. We get to the restaurant and eat outside and the patio, watching more and more buildings are illuminated. Not yet! Oh! By the time we're done and back at the RV, Las Vegas has shifted fully from daytime to artificial daytime. Before we buckle in, I pull back all of the curtains.
Make sure you get a good spot by the window.
But you're
gonna
near
wanna
the
see
end.
this.
Oh, I'm near the end? It slowly starts. A few lights at an apartment window come to life. Lonely streetlights flicker on. I want to see that! Oh my god! Finish it now. You can. I drive slowly as I keep us here longer. Beside me, Maria shifts impatiently but doesn't say anything. But now she knows when I'm being serious. She knows. I know she won't be disappointed. So beautiful. As more and more lights flare across the skyline, I can see Marina shift to get a better view. I smile to myself. This is what I've been waiting for. Oh, I like the CG. Yeah, it's amazing. What she was waiting for, even if she didn't know it. Las Vegas lights up like a forest of Christmas tree, glimmering orange and yellow against the muddy blackness of the night sky. Amazing. Man, 3-hour stream, let's go! The further away from the heart of the city we get, the more of its gorgeous sprawl we can see. Soon, it's so immense that the entire world seems like it will be awash with forced color. I ignore the signs that will lead us the way out of Las Vegas and instead cruise along the streets that will lead us to admire for longer. Maria's head slowly turns with every bend in the road. Her gaze magnetically fastens to the city. Skyscrapers zoom by, each one another pillar of light. The casinos, which have gaudier decorations make an exotic contrast to the mundane office and apartment buildings. Marina drinks it all in like water, out here in the desert. Light from window frames her face, and I remember how I thought of her as angelic back at Xeon. Now the world seems to be more fitting, because of the way of her open-mouthed smile enhanced the effect. She catches me watching, and just for a second, that smile is directed at me. Then she turns back at Vegas, which is finally starting to recede as we head out of town. She's silent until long after it's faded from the rear sky. No. Nothing is more beautiful than that. Then she clears her throat, finally looks at me again.
We're going back one day, right?
Sure, if you want.
Good, because we didn't even get to do like a nickel...
Quarter.
A quarter of the super cool stuff we should have done.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Even if I do live like a gross hermit, I know what Vegas has to offer, but I like seeing her excited. Of course oh my god. There's always a genuine spark of wonder that's ignited when she is. It might have to do with her lack of experience, but I like to think she'd be the same regardless.
Well, there's this pirate sun show that looks really cool. I heard about another show with fountains and lights that shoots water way up high in the air and... Oh!
She spreads her arm far apart, scrunches her face, giving herself a double chin.
I want to try every single buffet in town.
That's a lofty goal, Marina.
But we're rich now.
I thump her head and squish her down with the palm of my hand.
And we almost lost all of that in a single day. So you should know how easy it is to blow it.
Well, I think it would be romantic. We can rent out a hotel room, order a really nice bottle of wine, and just cuddle by the window and look at the lights.
A wistful look gleams in her eyes as she gazes out the window into the vast desert night, sighing like I just stepped out of a royal carriage and swept her off her feet. Never mind the fact that Marina probably never tried wine in her life and would spit it out the second it touched her lips. That does sound really nice. To be honest, that's true. I guess I have some high expectations to live up to. Or make Come on, nothing's wrong with a good cuddle. I've always had them, but now it feels more official. Now, more than ever, I'm obligated to keep her happy and safe. Those thoughts occupy my mind for an hour, so as we traverse to the desert highway, Maria has gone back to staring out the window, barely visible roadside. As we pass the signs right off the side of our desert lane, we're pushing 80, so we almost miss it, but we catch a quick glimpse as we speed by. Do it after? Alright, welcome to California! It's gone before I can even process it. I guess we're in California. It doesn't look like Marina noticed, and why would she? We passed several state lines. It was not a big deal, never a big deal. No welcome party or even a government checkpoint. That suits me just fine. After the date, there'll be adults saying, oh god. Probably not. It hasn't brought up her surprise anymore either. Whether it was probably better to just let her forget about that. But that doesn't mean the day is over yet. The places that Geezer would always yak on about may as well be stapled into my brain.
Hey, you...
Trust me. Her head perks up and she turns away from the window, answering without delay.
Of course I do. Why?
Just checking.
And that's that. No more questions, just blind trust. I continue driving, eventually branching off to an exit. Another thing I don't think Marina noticed. Soon, budding lights start popping off in the distance. Typical yellow and whites, barely hovering above the road with one exception. Towering over the horizon, a line neon red digital number climbing towards the sky. It's a giant monstrosity of a thermometer. It caps off of the middle, reaching temperatures all the way to 62 degrees. Finally, it dawns to Marina. Her head twists towards me like an owl, her eyes wide as one.
Amber, what's going on?
Have around 6 scenes left. Okay, the fiend. She finds concern at first, but her voice curls up amidst it, unable to hide her smile on her way.
You said you trust me, right?
And I
Oh
do.
god, 20 times 6 isn't. Oh god, that's gonna be another hour. Okay, good god. I'm already past 11 p.m. Oh my god. Well, I gotta go right now. Yeah, I gotta go right now. Oh my god, I gotta go right now. Oh my god, I thought it was gonna be real quick. Yeah, we died. It's still long. I realized I don't want to do a part 4. I'm probably going to have to do a part 4 though. Oh well. I mean, okay, here's the thing. We have 2 choices. I can do a part 4, or I can also just stream the end on Discord. Yep, I got the phone call. I gotta go. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun. Good God. Oh! No. Good God. So, not a part 4, I'm guessing. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Part 4.